All right, hey everyone. So here's the deal with the SmackDown watch along. It's happening. It is still happening. I'm just figuring out how it's going to happen because, well, quite simply, I got logged out of YouTube TV, and that's how your boy watches the show. And I don't have the login. My mother does. Hey, Pierre. So I have sent a text to my wonderful mother, one of the most wonderful women in the world, even though I know she's not watching this. Um, I love my mother, and I am hopeful she will look at her phone in the next couple minutes here. In the meantime, I might know her login. And it's not even my fault that it logged me out. Um, my Wi-Fi was lagging, like lagging bad. So I was like, well, I'll just go and I'll just go and I'll try and reset the Wi-Fi. And when I did that, because I had YouTube TV, it for some reason that decided to make my thing sign me out of YouTube TV. And so now I'm essentially trying to figure out how I'm going to watch SmackDown because I got logged out. Hi, Zach. And I got logged out not even 60 seconds before I clicked go live. It happened. I haven't even finished my dinner yet because I was trying to get all this set up. And so I have sent my mom a text, and we will see if she will help me out here. Um, and the place I totally don't illegally watch my stuff on is currently not working. Or they're not doing their streaming of SmackDown that they normally do on Fridays. Um, so that's awesome. So, um, let me see here. Let me see what I can do. I've got my desktop audio muted just in case. Um, worst case, okay. Worst case, let's see. Worst case, we use the free trial. In fact, that might just be what we've got to do. We're gonna use the YouTube TV free trial. Cool. We're gonna use the 7-day free trial. That's not my card number. Ah, hell, I don't. There we go. That's not my card number either. So we could talk LSL and SmackDown anytime. We sure can. Let's do that. Fuck. What's my card number? Obviously, I'm not gonna say that out loud, but let me open Google Pay. That should have it. Oh, Google Pay? Can I not? Okay. Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about from SmackDown? Because that came out 3 hours ago. Um. Okay. Let's see here. Can I view the full card number from my Google Wallet? No. No, I cannot. Okay. Cool. This is awesome. I'll be right back. Gotta go get my damn debit card. I'm back. Debit card in hand. Okay. What have I missed? Takeshita versus Rollins night 1 is going to bang. Hell yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. Let me put in my damn debit card number. Okay. We're almost there. Only missed the first 6 minutes. It's fine. TV. YouTube.com. There, that'll work. I'm in. RKKO versus Pretty Deadly. Kind of want to see a Pretty Deadly win. I'm gonna be real with Pierre. I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. All right, I'm in. I'm in. Cool. Let me go remove my debit card from this account real quick. Just this way, next week I don't get a... Just this way I don't get... God's sake. I don't get an unexpected $75 charge next week because I cannot afford YouTube TV. Yes, it's me, phone. Alright. Manage. Change payment method. Settings. We're figuring it out. Hold on. I'm essentially right now I'm just making sure it's not gonna charge me next week. Here's what we'll do. Okay. Fuck it. I'll mess with it later. Alright. Also, we'll be ending stream today with the world premiere of the Zander versus Jinder video package. I worked really hard on it last night. Okay, look, I'm going to finish my dinner. My roommate and I went and got some Arby's because we both wanted milkshakes, and that's the only place with milkshakes nearby. And, hold on, I'm just going to finish my buffalo slider. Also, folks, Ray now officially owns WWE 2K24. I assume he's probably going to finish out 2K23 on Tuesday or on Wednesday. But yeah, I Steam gifted 2K24 to Ray today because he was a little worried about being able to get it, and so I just went ahead and Steam gifted it to him for now. Just told him, hold on, we got. Wait, no, we learned the hack to deblurring. There we go. Waluigi is the solution. Also, let me share that I'm actually friggin' live. Also, one thing you guys might have noticed if you've gone to the premiere page for Xandermania is that there is a official trailer on the premiere page that when you click onto it, plays the full card for Xandermania. It tells you the entire card. It's an experiment right now. I'm just kind of seeing if people like the concept of doing that for future use, essentially. Seeing if people like it for, come next week or something with for like Worlds Collide on Sunday or anything else. So we'll see if people enjoy that. Zach asks, what is the match you were excited to film for both Forbidden War and Worlds Collide? I've not filmed anything for Worlds Collide or for Forbidden War yet. I tried to film Meat Madness. I tried. I got to the final pinfall and the game crashed. Yeah. 20 minutes of entrances and matches for nothing. How's the new Upland Time treating me? It's fantastic, man. Views are up. I'm more rested. I get that extra little bit of time when I get home. It's like I'm not. It's weird. It's like I'm really not saving much time except on the weekends because now I don't have to have Raw done on Saturday night. I can have it done Sunday. And that's the really nice thing with the change in upload time. It's specifically done to help me on the weekends. Because I don't get days off Monday to Friday. I work an office job. I'm in the office Monday to Friday. Okay. All right. Look, my mom wants me to call her to get this figured out. So I'm going to put the intermission screen up. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm good. I'm in, everybody. I'm back. Shout out to my mother who came in absolute clutch. Like, can we get like can we get something? Can we get some nice messages from my mom in chat so I can send her a screenshot of everyone being nice? Like, can we get like a thank you Xander's mom or something? Because she came in clutch with that. Okay. There. Canceled my YouTube plan that I just signed up for. Oh shit, Pretty Deadly won. What? What? Seriously? I turned my head and they won? Holy shit. That's hilarious. I am so excited. This triple threat is going to be stupidly fun. Ah, Logan Paul Brass Knucks. Yeah, that'd do it. Also, guys, um, I got a little something. Hold on. Oh, no, no, no. So I got color changing lights now. So epilepsy warning, and you guys are if you guys don't if you can't handle flashing lights, we're gonna show the colors here. So we got red, thinking maybe like if I want to do for my fiend entrance, we got slightly less red, a bit more of an orange. We got my favorite color purple. If I want to cut a Judgment Day style promo. We got pink. We got green, which my wife does not like how this shade of green looks in here. We got teal. We've got Breaking Bad Mexico. Wait. Yeah, we got. No, wait. Yeah, we've got Breaking Bad Mexico filter. We've got kind of normal lighting, but a little yellow. We got light blue. We got medium blue. We got blue blue. We got regular. And we got dim. And the dim light. This setting of light isn't that bad, actually. But I'm thinking, there we go. Thinking we go like light blue for tonight on stream. Yeah, I thought, yeah, Zach, you went to like one of the best Raws in years, dude. I'm genuinely kind of jealous of how good the Raw you got to go to was. Dude, that was awesome. Like I'm so glad you got to go to that. I hope you had a good time. Like that was a fantastic Raw. What do we think of this lighting, everyone? Is this good? Can everyone good with this? I might actually put it back on normal lighting because light warning 3, 2, 1. We'll put it back on that when I'm relaxing. I'm gonna clean my room a little bit more like I did on Monday. For those that haven't seen, the stuffed animal bag is gone. Finally. I've been working on cleaning up the room a little bit. So during commercial breaks and stuff, I'm gonna clean up the room a little more. Like, for example, I'm gonna take these posters and stuff and move them to my bedroom because I need to hang them up in there. So, run and do that real quick. There we go. That gets a major roadblock out of the way. The lighting is a good idea. Good idea. Crazy thing was, Rock was not advertised. Yeah, I know. Ray and I were kind of arguing about that on Monday. About, like, was he advertised? And I was emphatically saying, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. And Ray was like, yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm like, no, he was not advertised. He's advertised for next week. All right. Move my Many Faces of Homer poster. I need to figure out where the hell I'm going to hang that. It ain't even going to. I might offer it to my uncle. He's a huge Simpsons fan. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to work on cleaning the room up a little bit while we're live tonight, because I'd love to be able to start streaming from the couch again. That would be really nice. If I could just sit on the couch during streams again, that'd be so helpful. So nice. So relaxing. Instead of being high strung all the time. Ouija, you go back there when you're not being used. Let's see here. Empty this box out so that I can break it down. God, we're 8 days from Mania. It was even louder in person for Punk. Honestly, if A-Town Down Under beat the Street Profits, I could see Pretty Deadly helping Logan retain. Yeah, I agree. Oh, WrestleMania press conference. Or WrestleMania kickoff next Friday at 5. Streaming on Peacock. Yeah, I get off work early next Friday. We might actually get to watch that. It'll just depend on if Ray can, because I haven't talked to Ray about it yet. I get off work at noon next Friday. I don't know if Ray is off at all next week. But we're doing Mania, like, reactions from his house. Oh yeah, the Punk Seth Drew stuff, that was awesome. Like, man, I could sit here and fanboy about Monday for so long. Really could. Because it was just such a great episode of Raw. Like, I've been watching wrestling for 10 years as of, like, this month. Like, April will make 10 years for me. And I've seen some stinkers of Raw. That was a masterpiece of a Raw episode. Let's see. Shower curtain that we use for spray paint. Figuring it out as we go right now. Another empty box. I also hope everyone's excited for Zander Mania tomorrow. Like, man, I have put literal blood, sweat, and tears into Zander Mania for tomorrow. I want nothing more than for all of you to enjoy it. And I really, like, it's an over 3 hour long show. Like, I know that's a really long show, especially for a fantasy series, but it is honestly one of my favorite shows I've ever put together. So, I truly hope you all enjoy it. Okay. Think. Yes. After months of claiming it was lost, it has at last been found. Ladies and gentlemen, I have located the long-lost LS11 Predictions Championship. I found it. And it's still mine. Longer than Mania Season 3? No, Mania Season 3 was like 4.5 hours. Okay. The predictions title has been found. Man, just wait. Just wait until tomorrow when I get to hold both of these at once. It's going to be fantastic. Okay. Now the thing is figuring out where I'm going to display the predictions title, because we don't really use it anymore. We kind of quit predictions a couple years ago now. We'll figure it out. I'm just glad I found it. I've been looking for that belt for like 6 months. Turns out it's just been in a box that never got unpacked. Let's see here. What else is in this box that I haven't unpacked? Don't want to talk about what that is. Don't have anyone here, at least. Okay, let's see. License plate that used to belong to my grandfather that I've been meaning to do something nice with. What's in this? Huh. Actually need these. I'll put this on my desk. This box I will deal with later on my own time. Oh, nice. That's what it's been. Folks, I have found the long lost Peacemaker costume. Hold up, what's all this saying? Predictions games are over. I'm happy that I won one. Oh yeah, you and Pierre are the champions. Oh yeah, Jade Cargill on SmackDown. Alright, what's in here? I believe. Well, let's see this entrance. Oh man, that's pretty damn similar to her AEW entrance and theme. Alright, is this what I think it is? Oh, okay. It's where a lot of my WWE stuff has been. I knew there were some figures I was missing, and I wondered where they went. So they've been in there. Like, there's my Ciampa, Rhea, you. Oh, my King of Kings, Triple H. One of my favorite figures I own. Like, that's one of my favorite entrances of all time, is the King of Kings entrance. Let's see. My Heist of the Century, Seth Rollins, and my Wolverine Gargano. I've been looking for these guys for months. Heck yeah. Glad I found them all. I do like how I'm like, oh, I'm going to empty out this box, and it's just been a game of Zander's putting everything on the couch. Alright, let's take a seat again for a little bit. Watch some SmackDown. And let's hit the lights. Who's going to come out and confront her? Thought we were going to see her get confronted by someone. Glad they brought her to SmackDown, though. I think SmackDown's the right place for her, personally. I think that's the right move. So speaking of themes, actually, for 2K, I was talking about this in Discord today. I think I'm going to start kind of assigning people some custom themes soon in LS11. like some actual songs, for example. So happy to say I too won a predictions trophy. That's true, and I've got the original trophy over on my shelf over there because I had to get a prototype made. But you know, you guys have the trophy. I got the belt. And the funny thing with the belt is, I always said that if someone won predictions like 3 seasons in a row, I would buy them a belt. And of course, we never got that far because I stopped having the energy to keep doing this. Well, the predictions, it was a matter of two things, right? There's two reasons why I stopped doing both versions of predictions, right? The belt one, this one, I stopped doing because the amount of time that went into making the videos wasn't worth it. You've heard this sentence many times before, I'm sure. The amount of time that went into making it wasn't worth the lack of views it would always get. And then the trophy, it became, I was tired of weeding through joke responses, troll responses, stuff like that. I was tired of weeding through those just to see the same 4 people playing, essentially. And like, I don't want that to sound like a knock on those people. It was more so like there wasn't enough engagement with it. We can say a lot of things about Def Rebel, but they somehow didn't miss with Pretty Deadly's theme, as their theme is catchy. We are so pretty. Oh, that's such a good song. It goes on, and on. It goes on, and on. It's true. Def Rebel's made some good stuff. It's like a 20/80 on if it's going to be good. You got a 20%. You got a 1 in 5 chance of your theme being good if it's a Def Rebel song. Like, let's see here. Let's go to WWE Music, the YouTube channel, shall we? All right, let's see here. I'm not signed into the right account, am I? Let me get over to Let's Live in Universe. Hope you all also enjoyed the fact that I actually just went through with it and I went through with it and I made the Tenacious D cover of "Hit Me Baby One More Time" the actual theme for Zander Mania. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So I haven't listened to all these. Tiffany Stratton's new theme is god awful. Why they got rid of some of the really good ones she's had, I don't know. Naomi's not bad. I'm not gonna click through and listen to all of these on stream. DIYs, I hate with a burning freaking passion. I hate. We are. Because, tell me, is there a difference? DIY, A-Town down, loud. There's no difference. AJ Styles may have a new theme at Mania. If so, just give me Demigods or give me Get Ready to Fly. Give me I Am. I mean, WWE, you can probably buy the rights to that song. It wouldn't cost you. I feel like it wouldn't cost you that much. Like, I feel like it wouldn't cost you that much. Like, I'm just thinking through, like, what themes do I want to give people? Like, what actual songs do I want to give people? Are you going to change back to Chrome Hearts at DIY Reunite? If I ever reunite DIY and LS11, which at this point, how many DIY reunions do I really have left in the tank? Like how many DIY reunions can we really do? Right? We've done 2 already. Oh yeah, they did MLB baseball titles for WWE now too. But anyway, Yeah, anyway, yeah, I don't know how many DIY reunions I have left in me at this point because like I can only do it so many times before people are like, all right, so it's either they're joining back together or they're breaking up. Pick one. Pick one and stick with it. Yeah, Evil Ways would also work for AJ. What have they done to Isla Dawn and Alba Fire? You should have told him. Ray says, I kind of just wish they'd hire a soundtrack artist to find smaller bands with good songs. They'd be happy with the publicity. Oh, like what they did with Live in Fear for Bray Wyatt? That'd be great, wouldn't it? With me taking over SmackDown, how many DIY reunions would I let you do? Yeah, that's a big part of it as well. Well, it's like I haven't had the I haven't had the not encouragement. I'm gonna say I haven't had the urge. That's the word I'm looking for. I haven't had the urge to do any DIY reunions this season. Okay, so you might be wondering, Xander, what are you doing? I'm looking in this box that my earbuds came in, just to see if there's any of the little replacement rubber ear things for the earbuds, because I have an identical pair to the ones I got here. I will say I'm glad they wait. Hold on, make sure it's not last famous last words. Okay, good. They did not. They did stick with what they did last week. They have not doubled back to the bad Street Profits theme. They've gone back to bring the swag. But yeah, no. So I've got an identical pair of earbuds to the ones I have on that I'm not wearing right now that I sometimes wear. I've got an identical pair at work, and the little rubber thing broke on uh, broke on both earbuds. So I'm essentially getting a replacement pair to take with me to work on Monday. Ray found that fun. Oh, I know he did. I know he did. Point remains that it's a fantastic theme song. Cool. I'm going to take this with me to work on Monday. I go back to the office, and I will actually be able to use the. I'll actually be able to do that. A lot of guys don't take time to personally find their music. I think they should, you know? Ray and I have done it many a times. I mean, how many theme songs have I had? Like, I've had like 7 or 8 across like 8 years of doing YouTube for like doing wrestling YouTube, or that many years of me being a character. Good God, Montez Ford is jacked. I'm just now noticing that. It's been about 9 years since Eyes of the Century. We talked about that on Discord. Yeah, man, 9 years since that. It's crazy. 9 years today. Sure, Ray remembers that really well too. I hope Ray remembers that as fondly as I do. That was the first time we ever watched wrestling together as friends. Like we'd never watched it together before that night. And we were at my uncle's house, who, my uncle has actually been on the channel before, Bradley, former predictions champion in his own right. Um, but like also former L7 hardcore champion. Can't forget that either. Um, our series we did during the summer of 2020 when we were all trapped inside, everyone's like, well, wouldn't that be really irresponsible for you to have been traveling to go to his house and stuff to do those videos? We lived next door to one another. Unfortunately, my desk got really dirty again suddenly, like really cluttered again. Had it really clean. You know, it's got to get dirty to get clean, right? That's how I'm looking at it right now. I got to clutter it up a little bit to get it cleaned off. I'm personally of the belief that Seth Drew Night 2 is going to be Schmaz, as he Punk wanting to kind of screw over Drew. Maybe Rock and Solo come out and screw over Seth. Oh, it's gonna be a wild night. God, we're only a week from Mania, dude. I'm so fucking excited for Mania. Like, so fucking excited. Like, I assume next week is gonna be WrestleMania SmackDown with the Andre and the and some kind of match that didn't make the main show and stuff. I'm hopeful there's gonna be a big show because um, hey Ray, you're still in chat, right? Um, what time do you get off work on Friday next week? Do you work next Friday? Because your boy gets off work at 12 noon, and I kind of need to know if I'm going straight to your house, if I'm gonna go fuck around and do something for a couple hours. We'll figure it out. Did you know Rock and Rollins have history from the show? Yeah, I know about that. I've seen Royal Rumble 2013. I've seen it. Let's hope they stick the landing this Mania. I have faith that they will. A little clip of Graves getting knocked over, completely getting wiped out. Let's see, it's currently 8:45, so we'll end the stream with the Zander and Jinder video package. Because we're gonna do things my way tonight. You know what they say, it's my way or the highway. I need to edit Worlds Collide. So just gonna forewarn you all of that. Because I do need to do that. When it comes to videos for this weekend. Um Oh, also we got what did Ray just send me? Hold on. Ray just texted me something. Okay, I won't read that out loud because I don't want to spoil the idea. I just realized Mania weekend is fucking us so hard with premieres. Like, Forbidden War Night 1 is gonna have to premiere at 3 p.m. instead of 11 a.m. because of Stand and Deliver starting at 10:30. We're just gonna play in that one by ear because we're not gonna compete with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. I can already tell you that. Um, Jesus. But it's like, how the hell am I gonna figure this out? What am I saying? Um, so we think, so who do we think retains their titles? I think it's Gunther and Logan. Oh, I think A-Town Down Under is about to head to WrestleMania. Oh, Ray, absolutely. A-Town Down Under going to WrestleMania. Hell yeah. Okay, what champions do I think retain at Mania? Um, yeah, I think Gunther and Logan are good shouts there. Rhea as well. Gunther, Logan, Rhea. I think that's it. I do not see Becky Lynch beating Rhea. So I assume we're either going to get the 8-person tag match next week or at WrestleMania. So WrestleMania is about to be A-Town Down Under's. Honestly, they could take the SmackDown tag titles given truth's truth. Yeah. Oh, shit. Here we go. The big truck's gonna eat the little trucks. So we've talked a little bit about streamlining the series, right? The idea to one day downsize the series to 4 main videos a week: Raw, NXT, or TNA, Dynamite, and SmackDown. Right? We've talked about that before. And I said one of the big things I would want to do then as a trios division. God, imagine Cross and the Authors of Pain with the trios titles. I think Dijak might win the North American title. I hope he does, because Dijak's been super entertaining, the little bit I've seen of NXT. Oh yeah, special shout out to the Discovery Meta team, by the way. Um, they're one of the big modding teams for they're one of the big modding teams for 2K. They have figured out how to not only mod things for 2K24 already. 1 month in, mods are already like on the verge of coming out. Um, they figured out how to add music to the game, and I'm not saying like what I do, where I've got like a spreadsheet with all the different track names in the game and what I've got them replaced with. I'm saying that soon I'm going to be able to drag and drop the music file for, I don't know, Joe Hendry into 2K24, and when I'm scrolling through the list of music, Joe Hendry will be just one of the titles, and then when I click it, it'll be able to go like, I can just like in the game actually just go like, hey, say his name.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
And it'll work. And I won't have to like override all the basic in-game themes and go through like a hassle of all of that. And at that point, the only things I'd be replacing is like, say I decide to give, I don't know, um, at that point, it's just like I can just update people's themes. and it'll be super easy. Got a question for you. It's been on my mind for a while. Dream Undertaker streak opponents. I know the obvious one is Sting. I know a lot of people say that one. Sting is the obvious Undertaker WrestleMania opponent. Let's see. Let's see. 2 days, guys. You will be the most... God, Ray, I love you, man. Speaking of history on the channel, though, I gotta check something. Oh, we're getting there. We are at 933,000 overall views on the channel. We are gonna crack 1 million total channel views very, very, very soon. Like, very soon. We're getting there. But anyway, Sting is the obvious one. You see, I'll read that comment in just a second. But, Sting is the obvious one. I mean, yeah, we're going current people. Gunther for sure. LS11 wise, leader of the Six, Cody, yeah. I got to do my Rollins one. Finn, that's a big one as well. Demon Finn at Mania would have been cool. Let's see. Do I see Obafemi as a big time player in WWE in the future? Yeah, for sure. Triple H sees it as well. I think for a guy that's only been doing this for about a year now, he's got a lot of potential. He's got a lot of upside to him. He's young. He's hungry. He's improving in the ring. Like, yeah, I think Obafemi is going to be a big part of WWE for years to come. I think it'd be crazy to say otherwise. I think we could even see him as a world champion, like in 5-6 years, with enough time to improve. Like, I know a lot of this is the old bastard's fault, and you all know who I'm talking about when I call him the old bastard. The current NXT is going to produce a lot more world champions than Black and Gold ever did. And it's like, that's not a knock on Black and Gold at all, but this is a case of WWE building stars from the ground up, which is proven to be good. Roman Reigns, built from the ground up. Like, John Cena, built from the ground up. It's like, I look at the NXT roster, it's like, Braun Breaker, gonna be a world champion. Carmelo Hayes, gonna be a world champion. Like, I'm just scrolling through here just alphabetically. Dijak, maybe one day, could be a world champion. I know Dijak's not a ground-up guy, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Gable Steveson can go fuck himself. Let's see. Sorry, I just wanted to do the bit there. Lexis King, he's not built from the ground up. I think that's a solid US Intercontinental level guy. Obafemi, future world champion. I stand by it. Like, Trick Williams, absolutely future world champion. Hell, I think Trick could actually be face of the company one day. I will say, Black and Gold is one of my favorite things in wrestling. But Black and Gold NXT wrestlers were almost booked and designed exclusively for hardcore fans. You're absolutely right. And that's what I mean when I say that. That's not me saying, oh, Chase U is better than Aleister Black. That's just me saying, like, Aleister Black is booked for a hardcore wrestling fan, more so than a mainstream. I think Triple H has any more mistakes he's got to fix from the previous regime. I don't know. I don't got anything off the top of my head right now. Probably. I think he's just done a good job, and I'm just enjoying the ride. All goes well. Absolutely Trick could be the face of the interview. Yeah. Tag titles. I mean, yeah, that's gonna get remedied next weekend, I'm pretty sure. Oh, snap. Dom on SmackDown. Trick, Mello, Braun, Ilya, future world champs. Lexis King could be a Money in the Bank winner. I think, Lexis King has got some work to do, but yeah. Hell, I think Nathan Frazier could be, I feel like they might be getting ready to build WWE speed around Nathan Frazier. All right, what's Dom got to say? Those would be Axiom probably won't be a world champion, but you're going to see him with US or Intercontinental. Agreed. I think they should bring back the Cruiserweight title. I know WWE Speed's getting its own title. I feel like WWE Speed could be a great kind of revival of the Cruiserweight division. You see Cora and Roxanne as the women's version of KO and Sammy just to fight forever? Maybe. Um, Also, mind you, I think Triple H will reintroduce the idea that everyone wins the belt. Yeah, probably. And yeah, Zach, I agree with you on the Cora and Roxanne thing. Also, I start going to the gym as of Monday. I'm going to start my membership on April 1st, and that's not an April Fool's joke. That's a Zander is actually going to keep his word and start going to the gym. Or Dragon Lee, he doesn't get to play with everybody. But yeah, so all I've got left to record in this big weekend of recordings is the main event of LSWF, all of ARW's Xandermania After Party, and Monday Night Raw, which I don't even have Raw written yet, so we'll get there when we get there. Hey, JT in chat, there he is. Um, it's Easter season, and I'm still taking my diet seriously at no candy this year. You're a stronger man than I. What you missed? Pretty Deadly pinned Kevin Owens because of Logan Paul. Jade Cargill signed to SmackDown. Uh, A-Town Down Under's going to WrestleMania. And now LWO, Legato, and Dom are all in the ring because, you know, because this feud never ends. Um, if they do bring back the Cruiserweight division, Axiom, Frazier, Ricochet, Dragon Lee, hell, could you want, you could slide Finn to that division. Yeah, agreed. Even if I have one piece, I don't want. Well, Zach, that's very diligent. Like that is not something I could hold myself to doing. So you are doing better than me. I'm gonna start going to the gym. I want to start working on getting myself looking good. Wanna. I'm not going to lose weight. I'm not going there like, oh, you know, number on the scale is 240. I want to say 200. I'm like, I don't care what the number says. I want to look good and I want to feel good. Dragon Lee's officially in the LWO. Hey, Dragon Lee's getting a WrestleMania match. You're not gonna hear me complaining about that. About time the LWO let Dragon Lee join them after he's been running around like being their young boy for 6 months almost. Seriously, he got called up in like what, October, and it's now April? So November, December, January, February, April, March, April. I'm good. I'm not drunk, I swear. Oh shit, it's about to go down. They fighting, boys. They're fighting. Although LWO, the faces currently have the numbers advantage, so Legato's going to need one more person. Cruiserweight limit be 205 or 225. Meet in the middle, 215. He had his NXT commitments. Yeah, apparently. I'd say meet in the middle, 215, when it comes to the Cruiserweight title. Got the classic Punk shirt the show on. That's pretty cool. The old white with like the black neckline and arm lines. Also, we are now just under an hour away from the World. Oh, that's cool. Naomi's got the EST in the back of her hair. I already love the Naomi and Bianca have great chemistry already. Word is Tony Khan has named 4 new pillars. Oh yeah. Alright, so New Catch Republic are heading to the ring. I was present certain Viper hasn't returned. We had quite the discussion about AEW on Discord on Wednesday. Woo! Yeah, we did. MJF, Ospreay, Swerve, Takeshita. Nah, Randy's being diligent about his suspension in LS11 right now, Zach. I know everyone seems to think he's going to sneak back in, but genuinely, we're like... we suspended him so we didn't have to put him on the Forbidden War 2 card. That's why you haven't seen him. By the way, I know this is kind of random, but I'm surprised you chose to give Denker the NXT title shot instead of Keith Lee, given that Lee never won the title in LS11. Yeah, so the reason we did Danger, it was my idea ultimately to do Chris Danger as the challenger. But that idea came about... when I was like, well, who's the most unexpected person that people are going to be like, wait, this could actually happen? Especially with me talking about the streamline so much lately, like how I'm kind of leaning more and more towards kind of wanting to do it. Ultimately, it's going to be like we're not going to do it unless Ray and I both agree to it kind of thing, because it wouldn't be fair to be like, hey, Ray, you know, you have half control of the channel, but we're doing my thing that changes the entire thing of the channel. So like the streamline idea would be something that Ray and I are going to have more discussions about, and like we're not going to make an announcement one way or the other right now. We're not going to make an announcement one way or the other for a while regarding it either. Currently, plans are to at least get into Season 6 with the show staying the same way that they are. Does Lee even have a match at World Cup? Yeah, it's in the Ultimate X match. Yeah, Keith Lee's in the Ultimate X match. I'm gonna put like a match or a card trailer thing on the premium page, like I did for Zander Mania. I'm giving it a trial run to see if it's worth like the 20 seconds it takes me to do it. I will definitely say that debuting Miles Bourne this weekend was not originally on the plans, if you couldn't tell. Do you think WWE would sign Starks and Bill? Personally, I say yes. Starks for sure. Bill, maybe. Because I feel like I figured they were going to sign Bill in early 2023 when his contract came up. Or 2022 when his contract came up from TNA, and he left TNA but ended up going AEW. By the way, I just want to say I'm having a really rough week and watching you stream really helps my dad. I appreciate you. Oh, well, thank you, JT. I thought that was Eddie Thorpe. Oh, what was Eddie Thorpe? Eddie Thorpe. What did you think was Eddie Thorpe? What would Eddie Thorpe be doing? He hasn't even debuted yet. Oh, Judgment Day on SmackDown. Oh, yeah, no, that was Miles Bourne, not Eddie Thorpe. Man, I feel like Stark should be in a better position in AEW. Agreed. I said it in the Discord recently. Rhea and Damien are like the mom and dad of Judgment Day. And Finn is just the weird uncle trying to keep everything together. And with that whole Is there anything you need to tell me? Like, that felt like mom and dad are fighting, and Uncle Finn is trying to keep the family together. I think Bill doesn't have a place in AEW without Starks, or maybe like Jungle Boy. Like, speaking of, like, Jesus, Tony, if he doesn't want to be there and you're not going to put him on the show, just release him so New Japan can actually sign him, or TNA can sign him, or whoever. Don't just freeze Jack in contract limbo, you dick. Like, look, I don't want it to sound like, oh, Xander's being anti-AEW, because I'm not. Here's the thing. This might sound weird, right? Because they're so interlinked. And I feel like the internet's going to come at me for this quote. I am not anti-AEW, I'm anti-Tony Khan, because I think Tony Khan's a fucking idiot when it comes to wrestling. When it comes to wrestling, Tony Khan's an idiot. I can't say anything about football. I don't know. I'm not a football guy. But, like, I like AEW. I don't like Tony Khan. I feel like that's... Hold on, I think we're a little unfocused again. If you weren't here Monday, I've learned that holding Waluigi up to the... I've learned that holding Waluigi up to the webcam helps fix things. Like, helps to fix the focus on the webcam. I don't know why it works, but it does. So Waluigi is how we fix our focus. One of Finn's best matches in the universe was Spray. Yeah, the WrestleMania Season 1 main event was fun. You see, Tony is one of those guys who doesn't like seeing his toys find a home outside of his company. He also doesn't like playing with his toys. He likes playing with everyone else's toys. When was the last time Ricky Starks did anything? Like, I shouldn't be ranting about AEW on a WWE show. I'm gonna paint myself as an AEW hater and a WWE sweaty. I'm sweaty. I like WWE, but I'm not a WWE sweaty. It's like, when was the last time Ricky Starks did anything of note on AEW? But, guys from CMLL, guys from New Japan, oh, I want them all over my show. Like, Jesus. Anyways, yeah, no, it is a dick move if he throws the contract instead of laying out. Golden Lover versus Bullet Club OG should be fun. I'm really excited for that match. Oh yeah, I'm excited for it as well. I'm excited for Forbidden War 2. I know Ray was talking about making the arenas. I made my own Forbidden War Night 2 arena. Not as huge of a fan of it as I thought I would be, though, after seeing it in action a little bit. My top 5 favorite matches have been, in no order, Bray Wyatt, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Bobby Roode, and the past Wednesday with Omega. Ray did Balor and Omega on Wednesday. I haven't seen what Ray did on Dynamite this week. Hold on. What happened? Ray, what did you do? Hold on. What did Ray do? So Drew came in, and then Ilya was on the show. Ilya and Ospreay. I remember recommending that to Ray. I don't know why Ospreay isn't unlocked on his game. I've tried fixing it 1,000 times. Okay, what happened? Because I haven't updated win-losses yet either. Who was that against KO? Is that Scorpio Sky? Yeah, that's my guy Scorpio Sky. Waller shows up, and then Mercedes Moné and Alexa Bliss. Right, I gave Ray the okay for Alexa Bliss. I remember that. Okay, yeah, he did do Balor and Omega this week. A rematch from the World Cup. And Balor won. Good job, Ray. MJF, Cody, Ricky, and Jay. Wait, hold on. I gotta see someone with Jay real quick.
Jay White is here.
Yeah, for some reason the AEW title stopped working in Ray's game as well. Stuff is just disappearing from Ray's game, and I'm really glad that this is like one of the last shows that this is gonna be the case on. Like, I'm glad that Ray's moving to 2K24 soon. Is it Starks and Cole? Yeah. I knew about that tag match because he told me he was going to do that. Pretty much we're under the understanding that whoever we're doing the build for Forbidden War, we're allowed to use. And then we just clear who else we want to use with the other person. Like, I have the all clear to use all 8 guys from Meat Madness. But, like, when, for example, let's see. Who's recently appeared? Like, Hook. I have specific permission to use Hook and Guevara, for example. Oh, good God. What are they about to do to Tyler Bate? Jesus! Glad they're letting Angel and Umberto, not just Berto. Glad they're letting Angel and Umberto cook. Because they're both really good. However, I believe the new Cash Republic is about to go. New Cash Republic is going to Mania. Fuck yeah. That Birmingham was ridiculous. God, what a ladder match that's going to be. Oh, the only, like, genuinely, only thing I would switch about that ladder match is New Day out, Creed's in, but I know why they put the New Day in there. Because they are an established team already. Creed's got, 15, 20 years to be at WrestleMania. New Day, they're not going to be around that much longer. Not like, oh, they're going to retire in the next 5 years, but like, New Day aren't going to be around in 20 years. On Peacock, I'm watching a classic SmackDown where John Morrison mocks the Chosen One Drew. My God, Monday, just that line, what paragon of good made you the Chosen One? Go ahead. What was his name? That was ridiculously insane from Punk. Oh, color change warning thing real quick. Kind of cool thing I like with this light as well. Put me in. More specifically, it's a gradient mode, so you'll see it actually just shifts through all the colors. It's probably not going to show up too well on camera. Like, it's green right now. Now it's actually fading to green. But, like, it cycles through all the colors like through a rainbow. You can kind of see the button there. And then there's one where it just flashes the colors. But, yeah. I really like this mode, where it kind of fades through the colors. I use it some nights when I'm just kind of chilling. Oh, yeah. Punk's definitely having fun. But, like, just to kind of let it fade through the colors when I'm just kind of chilling out. But we'll just keep it on the blue we've been using for tonight. But yeah, I hope you guys like the lighting. I really like it because it's not as intense on my eyes. I don't feel like I'm straining my eyes all night using this light. I also have it in my bedroom. I have one on the bedside lamp. My wife has the remote for that one, though. When you're doing your free you gotta change the color to red. Yes! Brilliant. That was such a disgusting line. Same with Drew's. You're always in rehab line. Punk and Drew, number one haters of one another. It's fantastic. I was watching a video and it looked like he was having fun with the NXT guys because they're listening to his voice. Well, yeah, and I think WWE is oddly enough. Oh, jeez. That was a cool way to go off the air then. Wait, hold on. I've got the mic somewhere. Where's the microphone? Where's my handheld? There it is. It's under the Peacemaker helmet. PG, brother. Oh, Jay versus Solo. Again, so you guys aren't going to go back and forth with Punk over real glass. Yeah, probably not. R-Truth meme. Oh, yeah. I don't even know if that's PG. I recorded something involving R-Truth recently. You guys will see it soon. Sometime in the next week or so, you'll see it. But it's one of my more funny things I've gotten to do with R-Truth. Well, hope you guys all enjoy the Phenomenal Ones theme song because it's not, it's gonna become some Death Rebel bullshit soon. R-Truth trying to force a commercial break to not show the beatdown. STU. Some funny shit. When Truth is just always funny. Truth is like the one bit of WWE comedy that doesn't overstay its welcome with me. Pat McAfee overstays his welcome very, very quickly. I like comedy in my wrestling, right? Love Danhausen. We all know I love that Danhausen. However, Orange Cassidy, way past overstayed his welcome with me by now. R-Truth, always fun. Tozawa, overstaying his welcome a little bit with the Tozawa shuffle, the nasty or whatever. Please don't give AJ a bad theme, Dev Revel, if you people are in charge of giving AJ a new theme. Like, I both do and don't understand how WWE sees all this backlash to the Death Rebel music. They're just like, we'll keep using them. Do you think H is doing better with the Truth comedy? I think Truth's just been funny for years. I don't really think but there's now a story to Truth's comedy, so sure, I guess. Only 30 more minutes until the world premiere of the Zander vs. Jinder video package. Hope you're all excited. Sounds like my wife's home. So that means she found her car, which is good. My favorite was when he thought he was in the Money in the Bank match. Oh, yeah. I'm here to tell you what the truth's gonna do. A Money in the Bank. You're not in the match. I'm not. No. You sure? Positive. That's my bad, everyone. That's on me. Yeah, that was like the first time I really saw truth comedy, and it got me to bust out laughing because like he wasn't around much in 2014. If you look at WWE in 2014, Truth wasn't doing much. He was just kind of a occasional jobber, right? He wasn't cutting promos. He wasn't getting spots. Like he got a thing with Bo Dallas, where he was the first person to ever pin Bo Dallas, and that was it. Um, and then I guess later in the year he was Dolph Ziggler's stunt double or Ziggler for one night only, and that was about it. Um, but then 2015 is when they really started letting them do comedy again. Yeah, when he broke Roman and Dolph in that promo. Oh, my back. Yeah, when he did the knockout to himself. We parodied that in a video many, many years ago in one of our real life things. I did a whole thing on it when I fell down a rabbit hole on here one day. Triple H having a storyline has let R-Truth be funnier because now he can actually build up a joke instead of always having to come up with something on the night. Yeah, for sure. It's not just says someone stupid, my bad. Now it's like it's all been building the stuff. Like the man, we gotta get JD out of here. See the that on a podcast, I think. Um, yeah, I watched the Impulsive episode with Rhea Ripley. I liked it. Here's the thing with Impulsive, right? I've never listened to a full episode before the real one. If it wasn't for that fucking co-host, I could probably watch more. I'd probably listen to more. But my god, Logan's co-host on that show is the fucking worst. Like, pot calling kettle black here, one of the most annoying people I've ever listened to. You don't like Mike? Is that his name? Is that the guy's name? Mike? Just my issue with the co-host is he's constantly interrupting to interject with something random. He's trying to make everyone laugh and usually kind of getting pity laughs out of it. Like, my big issue is, like, it seems like the guy is always trying to make himself and everyone else laugh, and it's not working, which, I get it. That's not going to be LA Knight, is it? That's going to be, like, Tozawa or something. No, there he is! The wig sold it for me. Knight was one of the security guys. That's fucking great. Next WWE show we go to. Next WWE show we go to. I'm starting We Want Maven chants. Dear God, Ray. That wig was brilliant. Oh yeah, the Cole Ricochet match was crazy. Yeah, I had fun with that one. Ray, am I allowed to talk about the full card for Forbidden War now? Am I allowed to talk about everything? Is everything announced? Though to be fair, I think even Logan has gone out of his way to say Mike is annoying. I wouldn't blame him. Cool, thanks, Ray. Tiffany Stratton's great. She gets it. Okay, so let's talk Forbidden War then, shall we? Let's talk the card, since we can talk about the full card now. Night 1. Here's what you got coming up. Night 1 of Forbidden War. The 6. Nick Aldis, Ricochet, Solo, Austin Theory against Undisputed Age, Adam Cole, Roddy Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish. That's going to be huge. Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, Golden Lovers defend the AEW tag titles against the BCOG, Balor and Styles. Jay White defends the AEW title against Cody Rhodes. Mercedes Moné defends the AEW women's title against Charlotte Flair. Orange Cassidy versus Braun Steiner. How Ray got his hands on that match, I have no idea. One match I can't talk about because it gets announced on Monday. Seth Rollins defends the Intercontinental title against Takeshita. Will Ospreay defends the International title against Drew McIntyre. And of course, the main event of Forbidden War 2, Night 1, John Cena, MJF, Round 2. As JT said, I'm essentially sitting here saying, so, what do you want to talk about? Night 2 of Forbidden War. Talk about the full card here. WWE Women's title, Toni Storm, Jade Cargill. WWE title, Gunther and Samoa Joe. World Heavyweight title, Eddie Kingston, Dom Mysterio. WWE Women's World title, Deonna Purrazzo, Roxanne Perez. Fatal 4-Way for the TNT title, Grayson Waller, Kevin Owens, Ricky Starks, Juice Robinson. Meat Madness, Luchasaurus, Will Hobbs, Lance Archer, Wardlow, Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, Omos. Divas title, Saraya, Tiffany Stratton, and finally, Anarchy in the Arena, BCC, Blackpool Combat Club, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Konosuke Takeshita against The Shield, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Jon Moxley, and for one night only, the 4th member of The Shield, Buddy Matthews. This year's Forbidden War, last year's Forbidden War. I think this year's card is significantly better. SmackDown for Universe of the Upset of the Season Day. Yeah. Would you believe me if I told you Mike dated Lana Rose, the sister of Cody? Yeah, I don't think I'd be shocked. Tiffany should win Money in the Bank this season or this year. Agreed. Give me the Barbie bedazzled briefcase. IWGP Heavyweight Champion Bryan Danielson again just feels right. Agreed. Although one thing, I hope you all can appreciate that I've kept this attention to detail. Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, was forced to retire from WWE in Season 2 when Bobby Roode beat him. He has not wrestled a single match on Raw or SmackDown in the build to either Forbidden War. He is honoring that stipulation the whole time. There is nothing that says, even though he's retired from WWE, there's nothing that says he can't show up and beat the fuck out of people, but he's not allowed to have matches on WWE shows unless someone reinstates him. And so I think that's a nice little attention to detail thing that I've been really good about keeping track of for the last, 3 years now? This crazy thing. We're coming up on WrestleMania 5 in LS Living Universe. We're about to have our 5th annual WrestleMania. And that's not counting the now 3 Retromanias we've done, about to be 4, because I'm going to do one more before the season is over. The Bloodline is going to be on Monday. Wow. It's exciting. Ray should be the IWGP Heavyweight Champion IMO. I can't say what I was thinking there. Oh, yep, next Friday, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Hell yeah. Love Battle Royals. KO show with Randy Orton next week on SmackDown. Zelina Vega and the in-ring debut of Elektra Lopez next week. Oh, new catch versus A-Town Down Under next week as well. And Jay versus Solo. Next Friday's SmackDown is fucking stacked. I will say, I do want to see how you and Ray handle the Planet's champion, Daniel Bryan. Because that run was honestly great. I'd say give him both Harper and Rowan. Most useless battle royal in WWE. Okay, but JT. I like battle royals. So, shut up. Please just let it mean something. WWE winner gets a US or IC title match. That's what we did. That's what we've done twice now. 3 times now. Did we do it? Hold on. Hold up. Season 2, Karrion Kross wins it. Season 3, we didn't do it. Season 4, we did it. Montez Ford won. Yeah, that's how we do it. Winner should get a match against Gunther. Agreed. Okay. Entrances are going on right now. I'm not going during the women's match. I'm going during the entrances for it. Gotta use the restroom real quick. That milkshake did what milkshakes do. Okay, let's see. Usually SmackDown before WrestleMania is boring because they go over the card with the history of the matches. Agreed. Bloodline on Raw should be exciting. Look, I love Andre, but the Battle Royal does nothing for the winner. WWE does give the women a mid-card title. I would say the inaugural champion should be Candice LeRae. Hold on. Let me find something. I haven't used this in a very long time, so I don't know if it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. Wait, no, I know it's going to work because I had it for streams a few months ago. So just give me a minute here. I just don't open this app very often. So what I'm hearing is... Actually, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. So what I'm hearing is, Pierre, Candice LeRae needs to walk up to someone and say, I'm going to put some dirt in your eye. But that should be her new theme song, right? There was a time wrestling fans like you weren't so damn picky, and we were grateful for Battle Royals. Man, kids these days, get out of my lawn! I need to get back to streaming Spider-Man 2. I'm still just trying to figure out if I stream on LS11, or on the Zander LS11 channel, if I stream on Twitch, or if I stream on Sanctuary. I think it's just got to be a matter of I gotta pick one and stick with it. But I also need to have time to stream, and I don't have time to stream right now. Irony. I don't have time to stream video games right now. Gotta love that moment of realization when I said I didn't have time to stream live on the air. Stream on them all at the same time, see which one gets more viewers. Headline, old man yells at clouds. Imagine that's her new thing, that'd be hilarious. Look, man, if I do Bully LeRae, I might remix her theme a little bit to have da-da-da-da-da-da in there somewhere. Also, don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's super fucking cute. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae were streaming the other day, and their son Quill, who is now 2? Yeah, he's now 2 years old. Was sitting on stream with them, and Candice was playing 2K24 for the first time, and she went to go pick herself as a character, and Quill recognized his mom on the game and said it out loud. It was the cutest shit ever. One of my favorite matches was Pure Chaos, was the Reigns versus Batista match. What a fight. You won't, JK. I don't think I wouldn't. WWE Speed premieres next week at noon. Neat. I need to bring back Flash Fury. I know I do. Stay it with me, folks. I just haven't had time. And that's our secret question of the day. Why doesn't Zander do half the things he says he's going to do? The answer is he doesn't have time. Story of my life lately. Dom missed suicide dive. Oh, it's gonna be a highlight of his for a while now. Okay, so people don't know about that because 8 people know about that because they're members of the channel. I'm gonna give this away for free. Hold on. For those wondering what PR is referring to, this is last week's WWE Live for members, which I didn't even realize I don't have this week's done.
Hey, let's live in
It was advertised Dom was going to
defend
defend
WWE
in the main
Live.
event against a mystery opponent. And then his mystery opponent was Roman Reigns, right?
Roman.
Here's what PR is referring to.
So, Roman Reigns, Dominic Mysterio, one-on-one here at WWE Live.
Oh, wait a minute, Dom! Oh, he tried! He tried! It didn't work, but he tried! God love him! And so, the match doesn't even really ever start. I kind of cheesed it, I'll admit. Roman As soon as it starts, Roman puts on the guillotine, Dom tries to slip out, and then immediately gets
there's the
speared,
two.
and Braun Steiner shows up and causes disqualification. However, the headline there is the fucking whiffed dive from Dom. It is the funniest thing. Completely eats shit, Pierre. Pierre words it perfectly. He just completely eats shit. It's the funniest thing. Like, me busting out laughing was 100% like genuine response. Like, that was just me being like, I was gonna try and hit him with a dive. I was gonna have Dom try and get like a flurry of offense before Braun had to come save his ass. And then it becomes Braun Steiner versus Seth Rollins. That was a banger match, by the way. It was like a 10-minute barn burner of a match. It was Seth Rollins' return as well from getting his hand slammed in the car door repeatedly last week. Thought about having him have a cast on his hand, but I was like, not super concerned about it. Jesus! That spear from Bianca was nasty. So I imagine the match at WrestleMania is either Bianca and Naomi against the Kabuki Warriors, or Bianca, Naomi, and Jade against Damage Control. Shocked that one episode of WWE Live we got something to tell. Yeah, you mentioned that before. I don't even remember why I did it. I just kind of did. Here comes Naomi. He's got gloves, Zander. That's close enough. Exactly. It's like why I wear a glove on my right hand, because if you've never noticed, my middle finger on my right hand kind of juts out to the side a little bit when I close my fingers. You can see there's actually like a noticeable gap. And that's because this finger just permanently is contorted from where I broke it many, many years ago. There's going to be the sixth one. Like, probably. I feel like they're building a Jade coming out now. Or Bailey. Unless they just want to do Jade versus Dakota. They could... Oh, shit. Get him, Jade. Good God, she looks like a mega star. Good God! When I was in first grade, I couldn't really tell the difference between chaos, SH, and I thought a suit was a punch. I broke two knuckles, punched a soap dispenser. Yeah, we're probably getting the 6-1 tag. What a trio in that ring, though. Wonder if we might get a tag match next Friday with Bianca and Naomi against the Kabuki Warriors. I want to see Bianca and Naomi as tag champions. I'll admit it. That's why I'm saying it. Hell yeah. What a breath of fresh air in the women's division as well is Jade. Okay. So I promised, didn't I? I promised for the people that were here, they would get the early preview. I am anything of a man of my word. So, folks, let me get it pulled up. I now would like to proudly present to you. Let me get it pulled up so I can see you all in all of your wonderful chats when I do this. All right. Let's see here. Desktop audio on. I'm taking a copyright claim for this as well, so I'm not making any money off this stream. Not making any money off Zanderbania. All right. Hope you're all ready for the Zander and Jinder video package. I'm going to mute my mic while it plays. Give Jinder the jobber entrance because he's Jinder fucking Mahal. This one doesn't seem important. We're looking for Shane Thorne. Jinder Mahal is gone. Was he even in the match?
Oh, look at this. Jinder Mahal looking for his first win ever in Universe Mode. And it looks like we've ran out of time for his entrance here tonight.
It's a miracle this guy even has a job anymore. I mean, I can't tell you the last time he won a match. He's a waste of space. Almost 100 losses to his name. Does anyone even know who Jinder Mahal is anymore? To think, people thought this guy should have been a world champion. God, I can't even believe we let him on this show. It's on fucking Seth. His accomplishments? What accomplishments? A few wins? A few flukes? A fluky US title win? Even the biggest of losers have good days. I beat the Homelander. A new era. That's what they told me it was going to be. An LS11 era of the WWE. And what did the following 4 years have for me? A humiliating over 100 losses. Less than 25 people have wrestled 100 matches on this channel. And I'm one of them. And most of them, I lost. But now I finally get the chance to knock some respect into the man that's been bad-mouthing me for 4 years. It's on sight. So, what did we think? Because I, for one, am very fucking proud of it. It was supposed to be a joke, and the timing on it and everything else just ended up friggin' working out so well. Like some of the music timing and all of that just ended up syncing up really well. Even losers have good days. I beat the Homelanders, and you just called yourself a loser there. I mean, compared to like a lot of the other people in LS11, I kind of am. I'm just less of a loser than Jinder, is all I'm saying. How long did you take to make it? It's pretty good. Um, well, I started, let's see. I might have exact timestamps for when I started. All right. I started yesterday night around 8:52 p.m. is when I started, and I finished at 10:44. So it took me 2 hours. Pretty much 2 hours straight of working on it. And then I was done. Now WWSW, though, you are quite accomplished. You're right, I am. I mean, let's see. Let's go to the L7 Universe website. You guys might watch me make the we might do like a little late night Q&A thing while I do win-loss records for the weekend for at least like the main universe, just to go ahead and get stuff updated before Worlds Collide. But like if we go over to L7universe.com here, we look at LSWF. This also is officially going to have a name tomorrow. It's the LSWF Intercontinental Championship is going to be the new women's title. Also, there's going to be some more names being added to this because I realized today the roster's a little thin on the men's side now. There's some names that I gotta go in and rehire, essentially. Like, I'm of course at the very bottom of the roster because my name starts with Z. So I'm like one of the last, if not the last. Yeah, I'm the last because I don't have the number. I have the actual last name. My career is that I am 30-19. So tomorrow will be my 50th match on the channel. I am a former ARW and LSWF World Champion, a 2-time Tag Champion, and a 4-time Hardcore Champion. And that's not counting the ARW/LS11 Universe Championship, or Hardcore Championship. But yeah, I do have a back end where I'm working on... I swear, I am actually working on the ARW part of the website. I swear I am, I just have not had time. Say it with me. I've not had time! Alright, cool. So yeah, just keep your questions coming. I'm going to work on the win-loss records from when I last did it, which I quite honestly can't tell you when I last did it. It's last week on stream, I'm pretty sure. We didn't have a premiere last week, so I think this week's Raw is where it would start. Except for the Blue Cane match versus a living legend, Brady Baxter. It's true, that's going to be fun. Okay, so WWE Live is probably the last thing I didn't add. Let's see. Pierre. I'll reply to that off stream. You're not wrong, but I'll reply to it off stream. I'm glad you remember that group, but I'd forgotten about it until just now. Alright, let's see. WWE Live. Oh yeah, the Tag Gauntlet is very fun. Let's see. Started with Ilya and Ray. Roxanne Perez. Okay. I'll let the website load. I'm excited for next week's SmackDown, though, for real. Let me do a refresh because the website's having a little trouble loading. If it doesn't load, I'll just work on it tomorrow. Oh, and then, of course, it loads as soon as I clicked refresh. So now it's all got to reload again. I'll, of course, have new names I got to add to the roster as well, but I'll handle that when I get to it. Like, I got to add Miles Bourne to the roster and stuff. But I will handle that. You guys might get to watch me edit. If I'm just kind of feeling like still going, because I'm used to doing these till 11 o'clock, we might just keep talking. Video package just reminded me of that trio. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and say it out loud. Pierre put in our behind the scenes chat because I added him to that a couple months back. Just because Pierre's really active in the Discord and is a good person. Pierre and I are so similar that I bounce ideas off of him anyway. So I was like, I'll just add him to the back end so he can help. He can be there to bounce ideas off of. Pierre was like, if you and Ray do the potential streamline in season 6 and you do the trios division, another team for the trios division, 3 identical strangers, Zander, Johnny Gargano, and Jinder Mahal. Or Jinder Mahal, Kevin Owens, not Jinder Mahal. Jinder's still on the mind because of the fucking match we got coming up. When I kick his ass. We all know I'm winning that match. Like, Multiverse Ladder match should also be a banger. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Everyone's got great entrances for it as well. Some people have new theme songs as well in LSWF or ARW. I'm gonna make that mistake so many times. Forbidden War, double the dose of Rollins. I feel like the others on both teams might have to do extra work for Rollins and Takeshita because they're coming from Chicago to New York in 24 hours. I mean, it's doable. It's a very doable thing. In Chicago to New York, you can probably drive that. Like, hang on. Let's just map it real quick. Indus Sher could be a great part of the Trios division. You're not wrong. Okay. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, if we ever streamline the channel, I want to do a Trios division. So it's the United Center, Chicago, directions to Madison Square Garden. That is either a 12-hour drive or 2.5-hour flight. Yeah. Like, if Seth and Takeshita finish their match in Chicago, say they go on first or second. I'm not going to confirm the order there. I don't know what Ray's doing. But, like, they have the match. And then they've got from then until the main event of night 2 to get there. So, if they just get on the plane, like, if Seth and Takeshita both get on a plane right after their match, hell, they could get on a plane the following morning and still be there in time. I've done flights before. They suck. I've done late night flights. We didn't get back from Paris. We left Paris. It's weird. All right, look, this is fucking weird, right? We left Paris at midnight Georgia time. 6 in the morning Paris time. We got back home at 8 p.m. Georgia time. So it's like we spent 20 straight hours on planes and in airports before we finally got to go into the outside world again. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay, so Ilya and Ray. They're not fun late night flights. No, they're not. I'm sure I'll be doing I'm sure I'll be doing plenty of them in my life at some point. Let's see. Does Charlie Dempsey have a win this season? Yep. We are good. Yeah, Charlie Dempsey, last week's show got added to the win-loss records. Okay. Because last week on 316, we had or 2 weeks ago now on 316, we had a very fun WWE live show. Okay, and then Roxanne beat Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is only 2 matches away from having 100 matches. It's kind of crazy. She's getting there quick. Which, I mean, she's been around non-stop since season 1, so it makes sense. Alright, and then Street Profits fought Out the Mud, which was a much-needed victory for Ford and Dawkins. In fact, that was Angelo Dawkins' first win of the season, and we are almost at the end of the season. Next, we've all got stunned by Steve Austin. Yep, it was 316, Dad, to get Stone Cold on the channel somehow. Ow, my back. Okay, and then they beat Bronco Nima is his name, and Lucian Price, yeah. The WWE live events, for those that aren't members and don't know, they're usually oh yeah, that next wave idea you can have happen after Forbidden War. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about. I have a lot of next wave ideas. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. It can now happen. And it's going to happen as well. I've already got it planned for when it's going to happen. And Dom lost to Roman by DQ. The world champ losing by DQ. It's better than Roman just pinning him in 2 minutes. So move Ray EW to fight forever. No. No. Why would I? No. Oh, wait. No, I know what you want. Hold on. No! Why would we do that? Why would we move into that terrible game? I know you really just want me to get mad and flail about, so my hair and my arms are flying around, but no, we're not gonna move to Fight Forever. I don't like Fight Forever. You're right, it was funny doing that. It'll be funnier when I'm actually mad. But yeah, Fight Forever sucks. I'm sorry. There might be people who like it. I don't know. I don't like it. It sucks. It's not a good game. There's so many wrestlers that should have been in it day one that you're forced to pay $20 for. Like, Shredded Strowman. And Braun Strowman finds himself tonight in a handicap match. But is it really a
against
handicap
Idris
match?
Enofe and Malik Blade, yeah. It's one of the first times we've ever done a handicap match where the one person has won. It isn't with the money. Yeah, no. Like, it isn't worth the money. Yeah, no, it's not. I bought the first season pass because I was like, oh, that's probably going to be it for the cost. And then, no, it's like, oh. Well, you know, it's got its fans. It's got people who enjoyed it, but at least that's how I look at it. You know, I did that one stream on it, and I feel like I got, you know, I feel like I got as much enjoyment out of it as I'm going to get. It was hot for like a week, right? A month. Yeah, I'll give you a month. I'll give you a month. Like, I got it release day. I did. And I played it on stream. I had fun that day I played it, you know, like... Hold on, I think... Do I have the clip still? Yeah, I do... There are elements of it that are good. there are, like the customization and the entrance, really good. I think that's like a really neat thing. Um, Here we go. Like, yeah, this is like one of the highlights of Fight Forever for me.
This is for making me love you. This is for making me hate you.
Hold on. What the hell happened here? Hold on. We'll back it up. For those that didn't see this.
All right, Phil. Phil, you make me angry, Phil. You didn't have to block me on Twitter when I was 15, Phil. I was only asking you a question, Phil.
And the fact I was desynced makes it even funnier.
You've had this coming for a long time, Phil.
I missed the apartment.
This one's for making me do that entire story at Ray's request, where you came back from vanishing to fight Finn Balor. This one is for me having to job Finn Balor to you. This is for making me love you. This is for making me hate you. This is for never coming to my birthday parties. This is for making it where I can't listen. This is for making me listen to Cult of Personality and now not liking a song that's actually admittedly really good because now it's associated with you. This is to make Roman look strong. And this is for every time I hear your name chanted in a show. Like that. Something about that felt really good. Something about that felt very therapeutic.
Something about that was very therapeutic. And now I actually like Punk. I've 180 on him again. I 180 on him a lot. That was half therapeutic, half me just referencing the Deadpool video game, where you bitch slap Wolverine for 5 minutes. Oh, I was actually like there was actually kind of heat there with me and Ray with the There was actually heat there with Ray and I for the idea of Finn jobbing out to a returning CM Punk. I was like I'm really gonna sit here and job out a guy that could be world champion again soon to a guy that's gonna run his mouth and get fired in 6 months, and I was right. Actually, it wasn't even 6 months; it was like 2. Imagine jobbing out CM Punk to Zander. Well, it was Carnold in that case. I was doing the career mode as Carnold, or Road to Elite, or whatever it was called. It was a weird mode, and I did not enjoy it. It had fun moments, like the photo ops were funny, but like other than that, the game had a very short shelf life. Even worse. I don't know what your problem with Carnold is. Was it Songa that wrestled on Raw? No, it was Veer. I do like the fact that you can have 5 belts that you can't do in 2K. Man, AEW Fight Forever, like I've said, it has potential. It really does. But there's a lot of stuff missing, like custom belts and stuff. Yeah, what's the problem with Carnold, JT? What'd Carnold ever do to you? Like AEW Fight Forever because the controllers are easier, no combos, easier for a non-gamer. I mean, that's fine. You can prefer AEW Fight Forever. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. It's just not my game, you know? Not a big fan of it, personally. I just prefer 2K. Problem with Carnold is he's going to Xandermania for 5 titles, and it should have been me. My brother in Christ, you don't have a character. You never submitted a character to LS11. It can't be you if you don't have a character. The only reason you're not in LSWF yet is you don't have a character. JT, if you submitted a character tomorrow, I guarantee you'd be in LSWF. And I know you're hoping for me to yell, but I don't. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've recorded so goddamn much in the last week and a half that my throat is shot. And I haven't yelled because of that. I have completely shot my voice. And I have to be really careful and take it a little easy. I have to take it really easy with my voice these next few weeks, probably. Because, my problem with Carnold is he has a kick-ass daughter with a presumably hot wife that I don't know, and it should have been me. Can confirm, Carnold's wife is very attractive. But yeah, I have recorded so fucking much. I started Worlds Collide at 10 o'clock last Sunday morning. I did not finish until 10 p.m. It took me on and off 12 hours. That's a lie. I took about a 3.5 hour break to spend time with my wife. We went on a walk. We went to the grocery store. We came home. We put the groceries away. We made the bed. And then I went back to recording. Someone tells me Nemeth might cost Cardona. Maybe, maybe not. I believe you can actually see Carnold's. You can actually see Cammy's mother has appeared on the channel, not on LS11 Universe, but Cammy Zanzenegger's mother has appeared in LS11 before, like in the LS11 canon. She's appeared on the channel like in the LS11 lore before. If we have time and I'm not super out of it by the time I do all of these win-loss updates, we'll officially debunk who Cammy Zanzenegger's mother is. I can tell you this much. She's not a wrestler. She has? I don't remember. So it's because it's never been on LS11 Universe. It's on the Zander LS11 channel that it happened. And she was supposed to appear in Carnold Across the Multiverse. That was where Cammy was going to be officially introduced as Carnold's daughter. My problem with Carnold is they went back and became tag team champions with Scott Steiner. It should have been me. Jesus Christ. Is she an actor? No. No, she is not. You will understand soon. But yeah, the Worlds Collide Gauntlet's gonna be fun. It's 20 stars, 10 from TNA, 10 from NXT. And the winner gets a shot at either the NXT or TNA title, depending on where they're signed at either Slammiversary or Stand and Deliver. Last ever Impact Tag Team Champions. Correct, which means technically, you know, I'm just saying. What's the story behind Cammy again? Give me just 1 second and I can explain it. I gotta rack my brain around how it goes again. So the idea is that Carnold's a time traveler, as we know. right? Like, he was created last year. So he says. I think he might have his dates mixed up. I think maybe he was made in 2032, not 2023. I think he had the 2 and the 3 backwards. He might be a little dyslexic. But anyway, and so Cornell's a time traveler, and Cammy was going to canonically come into existence recently. Like, when I was going to do the whole Cornell Across the Multiverse series. It was going to be Cornell going to all these different universes, and along the way, he was going to reunite with the woman that is revealed as Cammy's mother. And I will reveal who that is in just a moment. Like, once I get the win-losses updated, I will remind everyone that. Carl and Steiner's victory over Real Money is still hilarious due to Joe's reaction. Oh, yeah. But yeah, hold on, I gotta add SmackDown records, and then I gotta do AEW and TNA, and then I am done. I can publish the site. So I'll call it Ricochet, and then we'll go into full detail. But so Carnal Across the Multiverse, Carnal was gonna start like lighthearted, like the UFC episode where Carnal got his shit rocked by He Who Shall Not Be Named. And like the next episode was going to be Carnal in Skyrim doing the Destroy the Dark Brotherhood story. And the Doctor was actually going to be Carnal's companion in it as well, because I had a mod at the time that let me make custom followers in Skyrim. And Skyrim's like one of my favorite games of all time, for those that don't know. And Carnal was going to destroy the Dark Brotherhood. And then I just ended up not doing the series anymore. Not even because, like, oh, it didn't get enough views, but because I was like, time and effort wasn't gonna... It was like, you know, I just... There wasn't enough time in the day to do all of it, especially because I was trying to find a job at the time, and so I was trying to resume build, and I was working as a substitute teacher, so I would get home, and, like, you know, it was... I had to record the episodes and do, like, the real-life stuff. Like, I had to wrangle Carnal in for the episodes. Recording in real life, like, doing IRL content with Carnal is so difficult. Because he's always busy. But anyway, Carnal was going to go, like, to all these worlds. It was going to start getting slowly more and more serious. And there was going to be a moment where Carnal was, like, in a fight to the death, essentially, and was going to get saved by the introduction of Cammy, who would say the "come with me if you want to live" line from Terminator. And so Cammy was going to have a essentially female version of Carnal's voice, like a woman with a thick Austrian accent. And that was going to be the first, like, idea that was going to be the first hint that they are somehow connected. And her red hair is intentional. You know, Carnal's brunette like me, but Cammy's a redhead. And there is a reason that, and that was the first hint of who her mother is. And Carnal and Cammy were going to adventure together. But yeah, Cammy's history was going to be heavily implied, and then the series finale was going to be Carnal getting the big reveal of, yeah, that's your daughter. She's the leader of the resistance in her time. So, like, Carnal's from 2032, she's from 2062. And so that's Cammy's story there. Like, that's where she comes from. And she was not born in that year. She is also a time traveler, I believe, is what the story was going to be. Following in her father's footsteps, sounds correct. I never fully fleshed out the Carnal Across the Multiverse story because I had more stuff to do. That's when Universe really started to ramp up production on a lot of stuff, so I just didn't have much I could keep doing. But yeah, that's the story of Cammy. How old is Cammy? I don't even know if she knows, given the fact that she's been time traveling for so long. But like, she could be as old or as young as Carnold with how long she's been time traveling. It just depends on what point of the timeline she's from. But if she's born in 2062, I'm gonna say the incarnation of Cammy we're seeing, Carnold's older than me. Like, Carnold's taller than me, Carnold's older than me. I'm 24, about to be 24. Carnold is like in his 30s. Carnold's like 32. So Cammy is like 21 from her timeline. Carnold's body is 32 years old from his timeline. So Cammy is from like, this age Cammy is like from 2080. But she's 20 years old. It's so, time travel's so fucking complicated, man. It's more complicated than it has to be. My problem with Carnold is he got to be in the Hardcore Scramble at WrestleMania and even won the Hardcore title. Should have been. I can't with you. Okay. Over to AEW. As soon as I get to LSWF, it will be me. Alright, I'll hold you to it. We'll see what happens. Smojo's TNA run was awesome. I am so... Genuinely, that's one of the things I'm most proud of on this channel, is that run. Scott Steiner's interruption of Joe Against All Odds, I believe, is hilarious. Yeah, I think Scott Steiner interrupted him Against All Odds. I think that's when it was. I don't remember it exactly, but that sounds right. Okay, AEW. We literally just clicked through it earlier. Clicking through it again, baby. Had Osprey and Dragunov. Which, that match was my idea, by the way. I've already mentioned that tonight, though, I think. You will love me and respect me and admire me as the LSWers are JT, Jason. It will be me. We'll see what happens. I've seen it too. Should be last. Oh, I'm excited. I am really excited for that match. It's going to be fantastic. Ray's been working on it for a year. Like, he's been building this for a year on his own. Like, I am super proud of how this is going. Like, we're about to come up on Ray doing a full year of Universe on his own. All you Dragunovs had the best moveset in 2K24. Are you proud of how you retired Rude, one more run with Storm, and then a retirement where it all began TNA? Yeah, I'm really happy with that last run I gave Bobby Roode. And now he's the NXT GM, which I think works really well for him. Because it keeps one of my favorites around while he's not wrestling anymore. And so it works out really well in the end. It all works out for the best, I think. It goes into Owens and Scorpio Sky. Kevin Owens wins. Or Scorpio Sky. If we ever do the streamline, I'm going to get you out of there. The MJF identity crisis has been a highlight of AEW. Agreed. Like, absolutely agreed. Okay, let's see. And then Bliss, Balor, Omega 2. That's the second time Balor and Omega have had a match in LS11 Universe. It's the second time Balor beat Omega as well. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to know. I need to know with Balor's entrance. Yes, he did.
Ray put the damn belt with Ray had Balor come out with his damn belt this week. Good. Hell, MJF versus Edge at WrestleDream was great. Well, thank you. I'm proud of that. I had to record that. I had to record that match because Ray was unable. I wonder if Ray will do AJ versus Coda. That I cannot tell you because I do not know. I'd imagine it would make sense. I clicked Coda instead of Kenny because we were talking about him. Oh, man. Okay, Kenneth. Cody, Ricky, Jay, and Juice. I believe Kenny just seemed not able to beat Finn. Yeah, it seems that way. And then Cody and Ricky get the win. It's the first time Juice has lost all season. I believe it's the first time Jay's lost all season, too. Yeah, it is. That was the first time Jay and Juice have lost all season. They've had really good runs each, haven't they? Juice Robinson has been a continued highlight of Ray running the show. Juice Robinson is 100% a case of, like, I didn't know how good I had something until it was gone. Alright, cool. And now TNA. Which I know that entire show was just TNA guys wrestling. The NXT guy to appear was Andrade. Had Gresham and Bailey against... I can't wait to see the new Cody back in WWE. Oh yeah, it'll be interesting. Oh yeah, Jay and Juice are two of my favorites that Ray has been booking. Like, Ray has booked Jay White so well. Like, I don't even know if I would have been able to do that well if I was the one doing AEW. I really don't. I think Ray caring and, like, putting so much passion into doing AEW is such a big part of why it's been so good so far. It's like, you can tell how much he really enjoys making the show himself. And I'm really proud of how it's turned out. Like... really proud of the work he's doing, and I am scared to give up SmackDown, but I am not scared for Ray to take it over, if that makes sense. I am scared to stop doing something I've been doing for so many years, but I am not scared of who I am putting it in the hands of, because I know I can trust Ray. And I know he's going to do a fantastic job running SmackDown. Also, I do like that Ray had Finn in the old Balor Club jacket. Oh yeah, I'm really happy about how he's handling Balor and everyone. Wow, Danger has had 8 matches in LS11 already. It feels like he's had so many more, like so many less than that. I guess he and Keith have won 5 tag matches. No, he and Keith have won 4 tag matches together. And then he's lost 2 matches. So he's lost to Keith Lee, and then he lost the match where he and Joe Hendry teamed up. That's what it was. Okay, there we go. Just a nice touch. It's not Judgment Day Finn. Kenny and Coda are dealing with. It's Bullet Club Finn. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can publish this real quick. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to sign into my account, my personal. This. Let's take a little history lesson, shall we? So, the history of Carnold. Not me talking about Peckle. Let's talk about the history of Carnold. Carnold is a very unique person. He's a very unique, he's a very cool cat, is Carnold Zanzenegger. Our story actually doesn't begin on the Zander LS11 channel. It begins on a far branch of the LS11 universe. It begins on a channel we've been to once before, A Timely Wa. I think there's a time when Danger is going to cross over to LSW. He technically has. He was in the 2023 Rumble. Tag team match happened today. I thought Ciampa was going to win. Okay, so Carnold, his first canonical appearance is none of these. However, he did appear here.
Hello, everybody. It's me, the Doctor.
Did he appear here?
And I'm sure you're
Maybe he
probably all
did.
asking yourselves how we're alive.
This was the introduction to a timely Wah.
Here we
And then, okay, here we go.
Hello, everyone. It's the Doctor and Zander number 5 here on a timely Wah. And you're probably wondering first off why we're not sitting in the same part of the same frame on the video to introduce this video. Well, editing us into the same frame of the same video is bloody awful and takes hours for that 2-minute video we did 3 months ago. Anyway, we're here to play Mario Party 7 today. And I know Mario Party is more of a party game, so just 2 of us playing is not as fun. So we brought along some very special guest. First of all...
Oh god, oh wait, wrong mask. And it's me,
I missed that shirt.
Zander
It's a good
number
shirt.
3.
And not to mention our very special 4th player.
Kyle's here to party.
And there you go. That was just kind of the introduction to Carnold. Carnold's first actual video appearance, though, was here. Under a different name, Schwarzenegger.
Hi, this is Robert Chicago with Aftermath News, and this is Lemmy Devato here, who just watched downtown Rome get run over by giant insects.
The whole city of Rome is doomed.
You're not doomed.
Xander, are we really doing this?
Yes, Cade, we're really doing this. I am Schwarzenegger. I am the exterminator. I will take care of your problems.
Maybe it's just a cockroach.
It's not a cockroach. I will return. I need your clothes, your boots, and your
The
motorcycle.
voice.
You can get the same shoes, a different jacket, and a classic lightsaber for $45.
Sold!
Trigger warning for anyone with insect phobias. And this is actual pictures of the town I grew up in. For those who don't know. Oh, jeez. I actually forgot about that.
What is that?
See, I told you it's just a cockroach.
Shut up, Mason! Oh, God, that really hurt.
Hey, we're still rolling.
Oh, seriously, you think we'd afford better budget cuts where we could actually cut the film?
Mason, make him focus. Slap him again.
Alright! Time to die, you six-legged pest!
Xander, we can't be talking about killing people on here.
Are you serious? Like, do we have a choice?
A choice you do not have.
Fine.
Okay, so, doxing where I grew up now, finally. I don't live there anymore. I've moved over an hour and a half away. In fact, I moved over 3 hours away. And I used to work there, funny enough. That was my old job. I'll have more of a story about this in a second here. More of a story to explain what was going on.
Who's writing this thing? My movies never have explosions.
Me, Michael Bay. All my great films have great...
Yeah, I bet you didn't know Arnold could use the Force.
Xander, you really killed it.
What? No, I didn't. I don't really have the...
He doesn't even have a pulse.
Oh, God. You never take me alive, Goblins.
Oh my god, okay. So, explanation there for that. You noticed that we were all teenagers in that video. I have not talked to anyone involved in that video in over 6 years now. So, this was a video created in 2018 as part of my audio visual class, and we were just having fun. It was just the seniors that had done the class for 4 years at that point. And we were just told, go have fun. Here's what you can and can't say. And Carnold was where I pushed it. I had to do heavy censoring to turn that in. I had to bleep out killing. I had to change killing to unalive. It's like what TikTok is nowadays. There were parts I cut, like a giant POW sign popped up whenever the girl slapped me. And of course, the joke at the end was Michael Bay was the villain of the whole thing, and that's why there were so many explosions. Here's the thing. That's not where it ends.
Finally, I have built the new exterminator.
Yeah, I'm Swan Archenegger.
Yes.
I'm going to exterminate.
Michael Bay was returned from the dead.
Michael Bay.
Yes.
Exterminator 2. Carnold in space.
I shouldn't even be in here. I didn't unalive him.
Carlo, you've been bailed out.
By who?
Me, Robert Chicago.
Oh, Robert Chicago from Aftermath News. Why'd you bail me out?
There's a new exterminator. You're gonna need your clothes, your boots, and your lightsaber.
Let's go. So the new exterminator's in space. How am I gonna get to space?
Well, Lemmy Devato here is gonna punch you into space.
Kate, are we really doing this?
Yeah, we're really doing this.
No, I don't think the punch is necessary. I mean, I can probably get to space on my own.
I'm here.
Ready for the best special effects ever.
Here I am, Michael. Now it's done with fighting and this.
Ha! Joke's on you. You ain't fighting me.
Then who am I fighting? You're not fighting him. You're fighting me, Carnold. I'm the new exterminator, Schwarnel Archenegger. Now let's do this. Schwarnel Archenegger, you think you can just take my old name? Let's end this.
Yes, it just loops. It just fucking loops until the explosion.
I can't believe he's actually dead.
How do you feel about this? I guess Arnold didn't use the Force.
Did I hear my name?
How are you alive?
Haven't you ever seen one of my movies? Michael Bay ain't directing this thing. Arnold always saves the day and gets the girl.
No.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my real girlfriend. Her name is...
No. I don't want her name said.
Hold on. That screenshot of Carnold, where he's going, yay, is the most famous picture of Carnold, because for 4 years, that was his PNG. Like, that is the PNG of Carnold that appears on the Zandermania 2022 poster. And then, it just ends with a random... Okay. So, a little bit of lore before we go into the next video, though. It's important before we do Exterminator 3 cleaning up the town to watch this 22-second video about Willie Bays presenting the Shampoo.
Hi, this is Willie Bays here with the Shampoo. Normally I would demonstrate it by spilling this water bottle, but that would result in a referral. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it.
Oh, hey, Kate, how you doing?
What's that giant steak right there? Order the Shampoo now.
So, there's a reason we watched that 22-second video. And that is because Robert Chicago is no longer around for Exterminator 3. This is all important, I swear it's going somewhere. Exterminator 3. This is my favorite one of the three.
Hello, this is Lemmy Devato filling in for Robert Chicago today, who is having a bit of an identity crisis. Today, the city of Rome is still being taken over by giant bugs. If only there was someone here to help us. If only there was someone here to help us. Zander.
Sorry, stuck in traffic. Oh, wait. Sorry, Arnold was on a vacation. I'm gonna exterminate the
I missed that Hawaiian shirt. I don't know what happened to it. I think I left it in Florida. We don't even have... That Fuddrucker isn't even in my old hometown.
Where am I? Yes, Skyboys. Yes, I do.
Well, I have the solution for you.
That's great. What is it?
Hi, Willie Bass here with the official Exterminator Kit.
That's great. You're gonna help me clean the city, right?
Well, for just 3 easy payments of $19.99 plus shipping and handling.
My son!
Ah! Hey,
Oh, why'd you spot me again?
of course it happened.
And the joke was, she never wanted to do these videos, but she knew it would get her an A. And that's not a dig at her at all. Oh, yep, just reuse that clip again. Oh wait, here we go. He's just going 3 easy payments of $19.99.
Shipping and handling, that's it.
Shipping and handling, that's it.
Thank you, Lemmy. Thank you, Willie.
So where's my 3 easy payments of $19.99?
How do you feel about that?
Done!
And that's been a stream alert of ours forever. That clip of Cornel, the done. Now you might wonder, why did it sound like the 3 easy payments clip was looped? We were supposed to do it for 30 seconds. This is how long the clip actually is.
All right, Willie
3
Bass.
easy payments of $19.99. Shipping and handling, that's it.
The shipping and handling, that's it, had me wheezing so hard we had to stop filming so I could catch my fucking breath. So that is the history of Carnold. After that, he just did the sporadic appearances in video game stuff. We've seen, you know, we did the whole thing where we watched Too Many Xanders 12 forever ago.
I have one idea, but it's very risky.
Where where Carnold just shows up out of nowhere.
But you can be exterminated!
And yes, to come back to the chat from Pierre from 10 minutes ago, that hair. Like, obviously all the Xanders had it, so I'm just preaching to the choir with him. But like, do you have any idea how that hair felt in the middle of fucking August in the South? And so then Cornel died, but then I brought him back to life with the clone machine. And so there you go. That's the history of Cornold in Too Many Xanders. However,
Peggle.
Sure, Ray. What's your commentary on that? I mean, I'm getting close to the end here. How would we even? What do you mean by your? What's your commentary on this, Ray? Is it you getting in the StreamYard? Because I don't know how I'm going to handle that. We'll let Ray respond before we say one way or the other. Because there are 3 more quintessential parts of the Carnold story. And then we finally get our answer on who is Cammy Zanzenegger's mother. Yeah. Alright, let me get StreamYard opened up. We'll get Ray in here for this. We'll get Ray in here for the reveal. For the potentially kind of underwhelming reveal of who is Cammy Zanzenegger's mother. Alright, Ray, hop in the StreamYard. I'm getting it open now. My face is going to go away for a minute, everybody. Okay, my face has gone away. I'm opening up the StreamYard. Alright, let's get Ray in here. Let's open up StreamYard here. There we go. I'm back on stream. Let's do this. And then move this. We'll figure this out. Raw in Brooklyn will be commercial free for the first hour. Could get Roman, Cody, Rock, and Seth then. Yeah, I imagine that'll probably be where they kick it off then. Okay. There we go. Do that. Do that. Okay, cool. So we'll wait for Ray to get in here, and then we'll continue our Carnold history lesson. Because we got 3 more, as I said, quintessential parts to the Carnold story to tell. And then we will have told the story of Carnold. Where is the live stream?
Where's the chat? What have I done? There we go. Okay. Can I like do? How do I do this? Let me just pop out the chat. That's what I'll do. So I'll pop out the chat. I'll put that over here. Switch back to live. Figuring it out. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Okay, waiting on Ray, and then we'll finish up the Carnold story here because I'm interested in what Ray's commentary is because I don't think Ray's ever seen the Exterminator videos before today. I could be wrong. I don't know. We weren't friends at the time of that due to some personal stuff that happened that is neither here nor there. Hold on. I need to send Ray the link, possibly. There we go. I had to just make sure I didn't accidentally dox us once again. I've done that before with the StreamYard. Not like doxed our actual location. There he is. Oh, hey.
Hi.
So have you ever seen the Exterminator videos before today?
I saw the very first one.
Okay, so what's your commentary so far on the history of Carnold?
I mean, it's definitely an interesting thing because I was like, when I saw them, I was like, oh, so this is the Too Many Zanders. This is what he does instead of Too Many Zanders now. And then you made a final one,
Yes.
which I've always liked. I've always laughed at that thought because like you didn't know I wasn't living there anymore. But like, so I'm like, literally, I'm like, for the entire day with Zander just like having one eye out, like to make sure that like I wasn't like walking the dog I had. Like,
I was a little worried someone would tell you we were filming.
yeah. But I'm not someone who would be like, hey, I'm gonna confront you right here, right now, having it out. 2 19-year-olds fighting over their internet series in the park.
So,
let's go.
Genuinely, I will say the one thing I kind of wish would have happened if you had done that is I think we probably would have like walked away from the rest of the people that were there helping me film, and I think maybe we would have become friends a lot sooner.
Oh yeah, because
as soon as we had like an adult conversation about what happened, we were like, oh
yeah, like no, like you and I like made up within like 5 minutes. Like it was so funny. There was no talk about anything. Where it was like, were you actually mad about this? Not really. No. Are you actually mad about this? No.
Exactly. It's like
it was like this. It was like these, like we both thought we were mad at each other for things that we weren't even mad at each other about. Like it was so weird.
Okay, so what did you think? I'm kind of shocked you didn't take the easy joke of, wow, so I left and you just found another redheaded guy who wasn't as good as acting.
No, I love Cade. I've known Cade since I was 8 years old.
Oh yeah, Cade's a good guy. I haven't talked to him in a few years, but
he was friends with I'm not gonna say his last name, but Harris. Harris is guys. I'm not gonna say his last name because I don't want to get heat. Harris is a fucking dick. Like.
Yeah.
Literally one of the biggest assholes I've ever met in my entire life.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yes.
Cade's a good guy, though. I haven't talked to him in years.
He's probably doing well for himself.
I think he is. We still follow each other on Twitter. I might give him a Twitter stalk here in a little while and see what he's up to nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, like, like the funny thing is, like, I know you did the stream where you watched all like the Too Many Zanders.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I'm like, that's funny because like we had like the last one written. It was like completely written as like me coming back into the series. I think I died at the end. Like,
no, you don't die. We become friends again at the end.
Oh.
It was to explain LS11 universe essentially.
Yeah, and then we were just like, I don't think anyone's gonna care. Let's just
that
start.
And you moved to Mexico the week before we were gonna start shooting.
Yeah. And it was like, well, also, like, so, like, I thought our friendship was at a weird place.
Yeah.
So, like, we'd only been talking, like, a couple of months again. So, like, I did not feel comfortable telling you, like, the living situation I was in.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, because I was like, I think I could Dad even said he's like, why don't you ask to stay with Zander and Chad? I was like, I feel like I could, but at the same time, I feel weird asking. Like,
Yeah. Because, like, we had just started talking again.
yeah. So I was like, hey, I'm moving to New Mexico. You just want to do the channel? And then, and like, I'm going to be honest, like, it was weird because, like, we started doing it while I was in New Mexico. So it, like, became like a states separated thing.
Yeah.
For the first couple of years we did it. And like, I felt like this day where it was like, I was like, is this going to kind of peter out because like we're separated because it's like, can't.
Yeah. And then you moved back like a year and a half later. January 2021.
Yeah. And like, because I don't think he'd be uncomfortable with me talking about now. And like, we didn't really get into the reasons then. I didn't even really tell you the reasons then I moved back. I just said I'm moving back.
Yeah, I just figured you always told me it was like that your dad got a job back in town.
Yes and no. My dad always had a job lined up in town. Like, so, now we're lay on shame and all. The only people who are going to see is people who watch this for years, so it's not going to be anything very shocking. Which was like the months before I moved to New Mexico. I was in Rome. My dad was in this area, getting sober and like really lining up with sober community. And I'm not and I'm not putting out his dirty laundry or anything. My dad would sit in this chair and happily tell you like his history of addiction. He does not care. Like, my dad, he's one of those people. He has no thing of talking about him. But when he was in New Mexico, I didn't really talk about this. He kind of had a relapse. Yeah, he got drunk a few times. And it was largely, and I don't want to put it, because of the pandemic. The pandemic had completely shut down New Mexico. And if you want to look into that, New Mexico was one of 2 states in the entire U.S. to get an A grade in its COVID precautions.
Mm-hmm.
So it was strict, and they there was no meetings, there was no anything. And obviously, I said, my dad will sit here and tell you what he's done. But at the time, it was interesting. It was hard because for my father, because he had to they did AA meetings online. But that's a weird thing, right? I'm going to sit in my house where everyone around me can hear me, and I am going to have Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah. I don't know how I got on this, but
neither do I. But whatever you want.
So he moved back for the community, and then I was like, "Hey, Zander, I'm moving back." And then I think within the first 2 weeks, I came to see you in Rome.
Yeah, we did the Rumble predictions.
Yeah, and then we commentated SummerSlam, which was SummerSlam season 2, I believe, was my first show back.
Yeah,
my first show.
I think it was the takeover before, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Brooklyn 2 and then SummerSlam.
But that general time period of midway through season 2, I moved back to Rome, Georgia.
Yeah.
And been going ever since.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got season 3, season 4, 5, 6. 6 is about to be on the way, and yeah, I know it's the weird thing because we were watching the Carnival stuff and Zander getting stuff pulled up so we can keep watching.
Yeah, I got it pulled up. I was just waiting I was letting you talk.
Okay. But yeah, so Zander, I know we've talked about this a few times. Would you say season 5 is your favorite season so far?
By far.
Yeah. All right, so let's watch this. Let's see a 6. what would be called like a like
So this is where Cornell really started.
A quadruple life crisis.
Quarter life crisis, we'll call it that. But yeah, so I won't go through every part of the Advent, but like Cornell was really just kind of a side character in the Advent. Not much came out of it. He was just kind of there to play the games with everyone. His personality really didn't start shining. It's shown during like the gameplay itself, but he was mainly just player 4 for a lot of this. He was, he played Princess Peach in Mario Party. He was there for Smash Brothers. Some of these he wasn't actually here for. It was just everyone that had shown up for the Advent was in the thumbnail after they showed up. But like, I think he's here for the Mario Party Riverboat Challenge, I think. Oh yeah, this was right when the Kappa stuff was starting. So I had to put this at the beginning of every video.
And you thought this would be a good idea? How? Oh, I don't.
Then, why are we doing it?
Oh, because it's gonna be hilarious to watch us fail and try and do this.
So you're bringing me along for a failure mission?
Yeah, pretty much.
Old microphone, old Carnold. He was a lot more
like I said,
noisy.
It's gonna be freaking hilarious to watch us fail.
You really think so?
I mean, probably not, but it'll be funny for me at least.
So I feel like you'll agree with me on this, but it's like a funny thing to think about. I feel like this is because it's Carnold related. So I feel like early days of Carnold was like, you keep it playing, Zander. It's commentary. That's the idea.
Well, I was gonna go on to other stuff, but alright, continue.
So you gotta change characters.
Okay. But I feel like as like these videos go on with you and Carnold, I feel like at first it starts off with you like parodying more Arnold, and then you actually like read Arnold's book and gained an appreciation for the man. So it was kind of like
that was part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so it was like Carnold was not just like Carnold wasn't just like a parody of.
Oh yeah, Dream Team.
He slowly started to evolve into like his own wacky character.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say he's an Arnold parody.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're right, I'm not wrong. I was about to say, I'm not wrong.
But I actually need to pull up Alice Sullivan Universe a little bit too, because I realized there's more history to Carnold involved there.
It's a shame that we never found a friend that was convincingly like Carl Weathers, so we can do the bit from Predator.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah.
So yeah, I won't show this full thing, but like Carnold's commentary was very minimal. But like the thing with Carnold that was funny was it was like, he's supposed to be like this manly weightlifter, macho man, but he always plays as Princess Peach. That was the punchline to it. Was he always plays as Princess Peach?
Yeah.
And when I thought this channel was going to hit 1,000 subscribers before I realized it was dead in the water at 687 and was going to stay there forever, like literally Ray can confirm, he talked to me a lot. I'm scrolling back to prove my point here. I uploaded every damn day for like 4 straight years.
I have been like now that we have like the new channel, which has gone so much better. Like I can now kind of be honest. I was like we were friends again, and I was like really enjoying that. And like you were still uploading. I was like, how do I tell him that he's pretty much drowned the channel? That's like he has. Like you have and that's kind of my opinion of like what happened. You uploaded so much that the algorithm couldn't even keep up, and it was just like done and just kind of.
Well, it was every day. It was once a day, every day, with the exception of this period here with Fire Emblem Fates. Fire Emblem Fates was, oddly enough, it looks like it's the most popular series on the channel, but it was also the longest because in total it was over 100 episodes.
Yeah.
But what it was genuinely is like, if you look at the channel, this channel's existed since November 2011,
And it went from stop motion to let's plays and stop motion to just stop motion again to let's plays to custom action figures to sketch comedy to universe mode to sketch comedy and universe mode to let's plays and universe mode to nothing to just let's plays.
Despite the fact that YouTube has this whole branding of broadcast yourself, they want you to pretty much only produce one kind of video. Or at least a video, like they want you to stay relatively in the same umbrella.
Right.
And so like that's why LS11 Universe, we will do other things, but it will always be under the banner, under the umbrella of wrestling.
Right. And so I'm actually going back to LS11 Universe.
Wrestling.
There is a reason I'm going back to LS11 Universe. It's because I realized we're jumping the shark with Carnal a little bit. Because Carnal's story actually picks back up in ARW. This is where Carnal really developed as a character.
His character.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's true. Between that and our predictions videos, that's where Carnal really started showing his personality more as a character, instead of just an Arnold parody. And that started with the ARW 2021 Rumble.
Wait, did I ever tell you about like my idea for Carnal's rival at one point that I had like in early 2021? I never told you about this, and now that I'm telling you about it on stream, you might just want to do it.
Okay.
Which I was like, what if I told Zander? I was like, we do this whole bit where it's revealed that Carnal, when he was a child, he had a childhood best friend, and they had like Carnal did something to betray him.
Oh my god.
And you want to know what his name would be?
What?
Wu Rurigno.
Oh my god. Okay.
You love it, Zander.
That's horrible. So this is where Carnal, this is where he really started to do.
I am sorry. No, you are not.
So this was Carnal's first ever appearance in ARW. It was the 2021 Rumble. Arnold was starting it out. He'd just been the world champion a few months earlier. He was cost the title by me, and it was like, well, who's gonna take on Arnold?
So who could possibly have drawn number 2 to go head to head with the Terminator? Who's it gonna be?
I forgot how long the load times used to be.
Oh, yeah.
I really appreciate 2K24 now. But yeah, and it was all like, oh, why is Arnold's music playing again? And then there was Carnal. And it was like, what the hell? How did he get to ARW?
It's Carnal straight for Arnold. Oh, clothesline from
And
Arnold.
bell rings, not even 30 seconds pass.
And now Arnold grabs Carnal, throws him over the top. Carnal's eliminated.
Carnal just got punked out. And that was kind of it. Carnal then makes one more appearance in Season 3 of ARW. It's not a super huge thing, but ARW Xandermania kicked off with the Bow Memorial Battle Royal, as
here he comes.
Xandermania typically does have the Bow Memorial Battle Royal. And Bane was in it, Wolverine was in it, Jason, Steve from Minecraft, Dr. Eggman,
Man, that bit be fun.
Darth Maul got a shot, and then Carnal made a shock appearance in it. And I started doing Steiner math on commentary, which was all set up. Way.
I remember. That's a whole.
It's big.
I remember
Papa.
Pump. Steiner math.
Yeah, I remember it as well.
No,
just went drastically down, my friend. Because
you eventually did, but oddly enough, my older brother, who's not into wrestling, found it first.
Carnal catches Wolverine.
I mean, it has barely you don't need appreciation for wrestling to understand Steiner math and why it's hilarious.
Yeah, but yeah, Carnal then accidentally wins the Bow Battle Royal, and so I'm like, well, shit, he was just supposed to be a cameo. Wolverine was supposed to win it, so Carnal then becomes a character on IRW. He teams up with Green Arrow, and then he has a match here. Eventually, and then he goes away. Carnal doesn't do anything. he has the hardcore title from the hardcore scramble stuff, and then he eventually like shows back up to do color commentary for ARW. He's my color commentator. Like, and you'll hear it here, I believe.
Hey, what's 11 Universe? It's Zander and Arnold, and welcome back to ARW. Welcome to ARW Revolution. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got so much going on tonight. We got every title on the line and so much more. We got the crown of new hardcore champion.
I love Carnal.
Interdimensional title
Carnal
matchup
is not
first.
meant to do full episodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was all the way back at Xandermania.
And this was the last time Carnal was on commentary because, oh yeah, we aired the AEW trailer here because that hadn't premiered yet. It was a hardcore scramble, and Carnal got off commentary because he forgot something in his car.
Two.
And it was supposed to be a six-way match, but the sixth man hadn't shown up either.
Schwarzenegger wins.
Arnold wins the hardcore title,
Arnold's music.
except for...
Well, the last man never showed up. What? That's not Arnold's music. That's not Arnold's music. Carnold! Carnold! Schwarzenegger! Spears Arnold! Carnold was the sixth man! Carnold was the sixth man!
It was just really dumb. Carnal got the hardcore title back. Also, I don't know what inspired Carnal wearing Hawaiian shirts to be like his gimmick for a while, but it was.
Yeah.
And then the rest of his ARW history, everyone knows. He kept campaigning for a title shot, never got it, got the main event to Xandermania, won the title, so on and so forth. But now it's finally time to answer the question everyone came here for. Who is the mother to Carnal's daughter? So, the video that reveals it is on this page. Metopia. It's a very fun game. I need to finish the series eventually, where you put your Miis in the game. And I was dividing it up like Star Wars episodes.
It's too bad Matt Pat is retiring, because he could have been the one to look into this. He could have been like, well, my friends, Metopia holds the answers. Who is the mother to Carnal's child?
Did I say the answer is in Metopia? I didn't say for sure that it is. But the group of...
What rabbit hole have you designed to lead to this disappointing conclusion?
So, the original group is myself, Kronk, Dorothea from Fire Emblem, and, wait, hang on. This is important. Kronk is talking about the princess of this faraway kingdom, Peach, and her friend.
Okay. You know Princess Peach's friend.
Yeah, he seems kind of unreliable, huh?
Well, he's probably a good person, right?
Anyone notice something?
Yeah, I suppose.
Anyway, let's go find Prince Ham.
Let's see. It zooms along here a little bit. So the princess of the faraway kingdom, Princess Peach, is supposed to be...
Guys, like, I think Xander one day is gonna write like a Five Nights at Freddy's-esque lore deep dive series.
Okay, it's actually in chapter 1, not chapter 2. My bad. It's in the Wanton Menace. Because Waluigi is the big villain of the whole thing. So. Maybe I'm wrong.
Episode 3!
No, episode 3 is not uploaded. It's on a flash drive somewhere, though. So we have to go to this faraway kingdom to meet a king who's got a daughter and all this. Okay, here we go. Yes, here we go.
Okay. We're about to be left on a cliffhanger.
We have to go to this king whose knights are Batman and Garfield. And the king is, of course, Homer Simpson. Another important part of the LS11 lore.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank goodness.
countenance, thank you. Much, Waluigi is certainly no
Of course, the
joke.
Dark Lord Waluigi was the big threat. And the king's other guards were, yes, you saw that correctly, Abraham Lincoln and Big the Cat.
Who's the princess, you might wonder?
And of course, meet the lovely daughter of King Homer.
Princess Peach.
Peaches, peaches,
She's been
peaches,
in
peaches,
this castle the whole
peaches.
time.
So is Princess Peach the mother? I feel like I'm watching How I Met Your Mother all over again. Who is the mother?
Hey, we killed the gold snurk.
Well,
What is a gold snurk?
But who is the mother?
here is Princess Peach's longtime friend, Cornwall. However, Princess Peach is not the mother of Cammy Zanzenegger. We have one more thing to get to here.
Oh my god.
The Sims 4, but it's a presidential battle royal.
Hey, all us living universe, it's Zander, and yes, for the first time in 2 months, I'm back on this channel. I know it's been a little while, and I'm playing The Sims. Well, I decided to do something today, and this
It's like a
could be the video that finally gets me canceled. I don't really do much on this channel anymore, but sometimes I have fun ideas. So this is the president's house.
It's
This is the
hours
White
of him
House.
just basically not doing anything and then dropping nuggets.
It's
of
got
information.
22 inhabitants, all of them being former presidents of the United States.
So,
And, where is he?
this was a Sims 4 thing. I installed a mod.
Originally,
I'm gonna pause.
A bunch of letters, and they're like, "What could it all mean? What could it
So,
all mean?"
What this
Rearrange
was
them.
this was a modded version of Sims 4, where instead of only being able to have 8 people in a household, I could have, yes,
Rearrange the letters. Damn it! It just says never gonna give you royalty. Rick told us again.
Okay, so before I make myself hiccup too much,
Uh,
I promise, we're getting there. We're almost there. We are a video away. But this is important. I'm hiccuping now. This is a mod for Sims 4 that instead of 8 people in a household, it was 22. And so I put 21 former United States presidents plus a random homeless man named Benjamin Watson because there were only 21 former U.S. presidents available.
okay,
Locked them all in the White House and turned on the killing mod. And the rule was the last man alive in the White House could be the president.
Uh-huh. Who won?
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I should probably unpause.
So let's see here.
The 45th president of the United States.
It's Teddy Roosevelt.
Donald Trump.
I
Wait a
believe
minute.
he was.
Okay, well, I
Okay,
know
there
he
we
didn't-
Yeah. Bill Clinton just
teabagged FDR to
Bill Clinton killed FDR by sitting on his face.
Martin Van Buren.
he won't
has
be able to do
killed
that.
James Paul.
Teddy's a bad man.
He's got a gun in hand. He is
Barack Obama
he's
was
locked and loaded.
the
He's
Glock
ready to
Obama
shoot a
was walking
bitch if they
around
come
there.
at him. He's just happy to be
Here-
inside.
Oh, Harry. Oh,
He's got
yeah.
shelter
There's the
for
homeless
most of his
guy.
life.
There's no one as iron.
Wait a minute.
as Barack Obama.
Obama just
Obama
shot James Madison in the
Killed
face.
James Madison.
Good job.
Another win for Obama.
And there's Joe
Biden. Do this. Current president.
Now, Bill, will not be offended by what I'm about to do to you here
Hold
today.
on.
We gotta stare down. Obama.
Who did you just
Triple kill for
George
Obama.
Washington. Obama went on a killing spree in this.
Sound
You sent
on the
that
move.
clip to your father.
Seems fine.
Abe
to me.
Lincoln and Obama were like out
Just-
for blood.
Oh, it's New Year's Eve.
I'm just
Apparently,
saying.
there you are. Whoa,
Where's the respect for Teddy?
Biden.
And Truman.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
So there's
whoa.
Harry Truman.
Truman
He's still Trump.
just
Leveled Trump with a
That's
machine
who
gun.
that is.
Trump is
That
gone.
fucking hair.
Kennedy's alive but asleep.
Okay, yep.
Kennedy
Bush
lived
is
this
dead.
long
Wait.
somehow.
Bomb Japan.
Bill
makes
Clinton
sense.
shoots Jimmy Carter. Bill Clinton shot Jimmy Carter.
And Joe Biden walks in on it.
Nope, I saw him get right up. And
These three just still staring at each
Jimmy.
other. The homeless man.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Nice
Joe!
guy.
What the fuck? What the hell?
Who did he just kill?
Joe Biden burns Bill Clinton to death.
Bill Clinton.
Joe Biden with his first draw of blood.
And so this just
Joe
keeps going.
Biden.
This video is actually really funny, in my opinion.
Oh no, Obama's down!
JFK shoots Obama while wearing underwear.
Obama.
Makes sense, he's JFK.
Grim Reaper has
you're not a
finally
fan of
arrived
history, so
to the
like
White
all
House.
of this is actually.
I'm not a political person. This video was just really fucking funny.
So JFK.
John Q.
That's
Adams
funny,
still alive.
Because JFK
On the toilet now.
famously, Zander,
Biden's now waddling
slept
away.
with
Biden needed to
anything
piss.
that moved. Like,
Kennedy pulls out a knife.
I'm not lying.
Biden!
He said if he didn't have sex twice a day, he'd get a terrible headache.
The people's energies. Biden! Oh my god!
Biden went on a killing spree at the end.
This is insane.
And it was down to Joe Biden and the homeless guy.
Oh, the final confrontation.
So there's a reason I'm showing you all this.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on.
Integrated. Jesus!
Yes, the homeless guy won by killing Biden last.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hobo is president.
What was that, Ray?
Thought about popcorn immediately, given the picture. So
Look at the carnage that shouts.
Now,
Obama's
remember,
in.
the rules
Well,
were
there-
the last person alive in the White House got to be president.
New president of the United States of America.
You're about to understand why I'm
Well,
showing
here
this
he is,
video.
ladies and gentlemen, your new
Can you hear it, Ray?
president of the United States of America, and there is nobody that can say a thing about it. Mr. Benjamin Watson, Ben the homeless man. The president in all of his glory, ladies and gentlemen. What the? Could it be
Ray, you might want to
Colonel
watch.
Schwarzenegger in the White House?
There was one more man in the White House
How did
that
Colonel
day.
get here? And what is he about to do? He's gotten to the chopper! Yeah! Oh my goodness! Ah.
Arnold was hiding in the White House the whole time.
Motherfuckers, come on, yeah. Hello, it's me, it's Colonel. You're kidding me. You've got to be dead off of that. Come on.
I hid in the wing with Woodrow Wilson. Well, Woodrow Wilson was sick for 8 months. Rumor is he haunts there to this day.
Colonel is your president now. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Also,
Well.
for any of you saying
Dun,
that
dun, 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 dun,
XYZ is the worst president of all time, look up Woodrow Wilson.
Oh my god.
Look up Woodrow Wilson and come back.
But yes, so Arnold shows up out of nowhere, blows up the homeless guy, and becomes president. Like it's a fucking wrestling championship.
I like how you're like, Ray, don't get political, and I'm like, it's literally like, Xander, I'm literally saying the worst
What is my
president
life?
100 years ago. So,
President Colonel has a nice ring to it.
So, Arnold becomes president.
Mhm.
But those Sims, you still have to pay utilities. And the White House is fucking expensive with how many utilities there are. It was like $100,000 a day to run. So there's one more Sims episode. And now, not pictured in this, I don't think. Actually, I'll keep my mouth shut in case it is.
is this the video where
Yes.
it's revealed who the mother is? Okay.
Captain Angelfish. Hello, it's Living Universe, it's Zander, and welcome back to The Sims. You guys, for some reason, really liked it last time. So we're jumping right back in with Arnold and friends. President Arnold is back. And it's come to my attention that running the White House is a very expensive power bill.
So President Cornell here actually has a couple new friends. This is Jolene Hill.
It's not her.
Randomly met her at a club. She is a concert virtuoso.
So essentially, the goal of this video, I'll pause it real quick to explain. The goal of this video was Cornell was going to go make new friends that he could invite to live with him that had high-paying jobs so that they could pay for the utilities while Cornell got to have fun.
So she's bringing in some money.
But
we've got Benjamin Watson, if you remember.
The ghost of the hobo was living in the White House now.
Okay.
Former president.
And
He's gotten pretty chopper. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the spirit of vengeance.
Back from the dead, but he's still a ghost. And this is Francesca Lou. I hired her as a maid.
This woman, Cornell hired Francesca here to be his housekeeper.
So Francesca is the mother.
And then
she's got red hair. She's fairly pale.
Maid, so she works for me.
She was Cornell's housekeeper.
And
anyone know anything about Arnold and a housekeeper?
Arnold Zanziger. And this is my...
This that, kids, is how I met your mother.
And
yes.
This is all of
Francesca. Cornell hired Francesca Lou as his housekeeper, and they fell in love. And 20 years later, Cammy Zanziger was born.
Honestly, dude, watching this, you want to know something hilarious?
What's that?
Like, if we sat down and wrote it together, if we wrote, like, a Sims sketch show together, I think it could be hilarious.
I think so. So here's the thing, though.
So, guys, keep supporting on Patreon. Eventually, Zander and I will do a Sims sketch comedy show.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you go back and look at the first video, because I do want to show the rest of this video in a minute here.
Oh, there's a deeper level to this conspiracy. Okay.
Yes.
Hail,
if you go back and look when Cornell shows up, there's the pacifier logo there. Cornell was a father before Cammy was born.
Dun, 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 dun.
There is, and I will not elaborate much more than this. And I will let Ray's response. I'm going to put us back full screen for a second because I want to see Ray's reaction when I say this out loud. There is a canceled video that I recorded of Cornell exploring the new DLC that came out for The Sims at the time, where you go to Mos Eisley Cantina from Star Wars. And we'll just say the presidential battle royal was recorded not long after Cornell went to space.
So, Zander, I don't know about all this, man.
Ray is like, I gave up weed, and this is the shit you're making me listen to.
Like, no, you had me right until the very end, man. Then it all fell apart. It is How I Met Your Mother.
Which is why there's an R2 unit outside.
I like how you were like, people are going to watch this. And you're like, no, I'm just going to explain it to my best friend. 2 years from now on a live stream.
Now the question is, am I being legitimate or am I just fucking around and saying Cornell has a space child?
No, he's being legit, people. I believe him on this. He's being pretty legit. So our goal today is Cornell and his new little wingman here are actually going to go out and
he doesn't lie when it comes to his weird lore.
So the bit here was Cornell was going around trying to make friends.
Oh, she's a DJ.
But I'd been playing this Sims world for like a year at this point, and like putting my own characters in from like other stuff.
Guys, cool.
Oh my God, Xander!
All right, well, it's time for a dance battle. Thanos the Titan.
Carnold and box office Brady Baxter become.
All right, here we go.
They're just trying to survive.
This is bound to impress some people. Maybe we get Voldemort's brother.
Oh yeah, Christian Voldemort over there.
Oh, wipeout. Sure.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Pay attention.
I totally
look like
messed
you're
up.
a
I no longer appear to be Alpha.
I kind of want to get to know this Christian Voldemort guy, though. Asking me about Ash. They all laugh this guy.
So, Arnold's just going around introducing himself to people.
Broken Xander is wondering if you want to come to his house and hang out. There's probably nothing suspicious about Broken Xander's house, so there's probably Christian Voldemort's career. He's unemployed. Oh, no, that is not what we need in the House of Arnold. Moving on then. How about you? Or you, Dr. Eggman. Oh, look at JonTron! Look at him go!
JonTron busting a move.
Oh my god, Eggman's naked.
Why was Eggman naked?
Look at him go! Oh my god, Eggman's naked. This is how to make friends. I thought. Okay, here we go. To no music.
And this one is just showing this because it's fucking stupid.
Oh, Arnold, what are you doing,
Xander
pal?
thought he would be at his wedding.
I don't even remember. Oh wait, hang on, he went for it again.
Oh yeah! Okay, we know you're
You say
loaded.
you don't
but
even
your husband
remember
won't
your
let you
wedding?
away.
I don't remember a lot of it. Oh, there's Broken Xander.
Oh my goodness.
Do you remember me slapping you?
Yes, vividly.
I didn't
looked at him,
even
he-
swing that hard with
One
it
as
with
well.
the thing.
Oh, and there's me.
Alright,
didn't
then
like,
how about I show you my muscles?
I didn't want to give him hip. Hip is personal.
Oh yeah, no, I
Okay.
remember. I
Carl,
stopped
it looks like
remembering
we're not
after
really
Never Gonna
house
Give You
scenes
Up.
here.
That's where my vision starts going.
6.5 hours later.
And kids, the night ended there.
It is unfortunate we haven't found anyone yet for Carnold to bring.
Right, get ready for
into
the punchline
home.
here. I'm like, it's unfortunate we haven't found anyone for Cornel to hang out with yet.
See if there's any just kind of people on the streets.
You can't see me.
He's perfect. He's perfect. I don't know how he got here, but he's perfect.
I was like, we're just gonna wait for someone to show up on our doorstep. Lo and behold.
20 minutes later.
Alright, we've been here a little while. Hey, John. How do you feel about moving in with Carnold?
And we got John Cena to move in with Carnold.
Come on, you know you want to join Carnold. Unfortunately, I don't have... we'll get... John Cena has joined...
Let's see. And then the goal became trying
look at
to...
him. He looks so good.
Oh, and then J. Jonah Jameson shows up.
In his short shorts.
Yeah, who canonically, in the Sims universe, is my father. And Carnold's father.
Parker! Parker! Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts!
So yes, canonically, in the Sims
Invite
universe,
him
at
in.
least, Carnold is the son of J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, Carnold, go invite your father. Literally. Like, if you think I'm kidding, by the way.
Yeah, if you
J.
look,
Jonah
J. Jonah
Jameson-
Jameson has 4 children in The Sims.
I think I'm kidding, by the way.
Because I pull up Carnold's family tree. J. Jonah Jameson's the father of myself, my twin sister Eliza, Broken Xander, and Carnold.
So.
J. Jonah Jameson is Carnold's father. How did that happen?
Saying Carnold
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The alien, the space Carnold, the space baby, they do exist.
But anyway.
J. Jonah Jameson is Carnold's father. How did that happen? I don't know.
The real question is, who
I feel
is
like I remember doing that as a
Carnold's
joke.
Dun,
So let's see if we can
dun,
get Triple J in the
dun.
household.
J. Jonah Jameson's wife.
Because then we're making that journalism money. Which,
So the goal of this video was then also
no.
to,
Who is that?
oh no. Oh no. Jim Pickens. Some people may know who that is.
Oh no, wait for...
What? Who?
Mania
Jim
Xander.
Pickens. You wouldn't know.
Xander.
But picture is. That's Call Me Kevin's sim character, Jim Pickens.
Ah, okay.
Weirdly not really
That's where that
talk to
picture
you.
came from.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So we get Jay Jonah to move in, and he's got more money than everyone in this house combined.
Okay, Cornel, I don't... Wait, can we sell the lot furnishings? Is that going to get us any money? Did we catch it in time? Yes, we did. Okay, so we're going to take control of the ghost. We're actually going to go send him out. Flower man.
Long.
So,
Then a few minutes later.
okay, so we got off screen.
This is back when LS11 Universe was still kind of early on. Like, we were still in Season 2. So I had more time to do this kind of stuff. And you can see there, Cornel and Francesca getting a little flirty.
I trust for this.
Zander, if we ever return to this, do you want to know what I think it should open with?
What?
I think it should open with the classic SpongeBob time card. So much later, the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
Yeah.
Okay, Cornel. Free hallway, they thought.
Okay, so Cornel went and made ambrosia.
Ambrosia salad?
I have no idea. But apparently it has life essence in it.
Ambrosia.
And so if you have a ghost in The Sims, eat ambrosia.
Alright. Benjamin Watson, the former president of The Sims, before he was gunned down by Cornel on a chopper.
Jingle all the way, motherfucker.
I got this. I put the flashback twice. Really? That seems lazy.
Okay, he's eating it. Oh. Oh. Oh, there he is. He's alive.
And so he became Cornel's vice president.
He's back to life.
That was where I ended the video. But yeah, that long story short, Cammy's mother was Cornel's housekeeper.
Cool.
Did I really need to spend 2 hours explaining that? No.
No.
But did Ted Mosby really need to spend 9 seasons explaining how he met the kids' mothers by telling them about every other woman he slept with along the way?
Have you actually seen the trailer for the last season?
No, because I'm still on season 3.
No. So that's a trailer. You can find it online where they actually brought the 2 kids back, like grown as adults, and they like ran the promo. They're like, "Kids, did I ever tell you about the first time, Dad? What? You've been talking for 9 years!" Like, they're like, "What?" They're like, "What?" He's like, You sat us down 8 years ago, told us through how you met Mom, and you haven't even gotten to that part yet. All you've done is given us a gallery of all the sluts you banged, like,
including Robin, apparently.
And then he's like, and then the son goes, "I have seen no woman but my sister for the past 8 years. I'm developing thoughts."
I love the outlandish lore that surrounds this channel. JT says, I love the outlandish lore that surrounds this channel. So Ben Watson was actually supposed to come into LSWF to be on Cornel's tag team partner at one point. Yeah. I saw that eye roll, Ray.
Ben Watson?
Benjamin Watson, the homeless guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the hobo that was president for 2 minutes before Cornel assassinated him.
So, you want to know something sad?
What's that?
I was reading the description of Madam Web earlier.
Okay.
And I was like, I feel bad because that's legitimately great casting.
Mm-hmm.
They casted Adam Scott as Uncle Ben. And I was like, honestly, if he was Tom Holland's Uncle Ben, that would be perfect. He would be a perfect fit for Tom Holland's Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But we
no,
can't have nice
he's
things.
wasted in this.
We can't have nice things.
Yeah. Sony. I feel like Sony has killed a lot of the Marvel hype. I feel like Sony has a lot to do with it. Because
and then there's also, well, I also blame Eternals.
And Black Widow. Let's not act like.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. Black Widow isn't bad, but everyone had been expecting a great Black Widow movie for years.
And it was just kind of your average Marvel
because Winter
movie.
Soldier was so great. And like we were expecting a movie like Winter Soldier, and it should have been as good as a movie as Winter Soldier. It had the potential to be.
Taskmaster is my biggest problem with that movie.
Oh yeah, like no, that's the thing. I don't even have a problem with Taskmaster being a woman.
No, that's not my problem. That's not my problem at all.
I have no problem with that at all. Like I'm like
my problem is with Taskmaster being a cyborg.
Cyborg having no personality, like having like and like you know, and you could in like someone made the argument that there isn't much difference between how Taskmaster is done and how Winter Soldier is in the Winter Soldier movie. I agree. That is a valid point. I do agree. But I would say, oddly, Winter Soldier isn't even a big part of the movie called The Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He really is only in it for like, what, 6 minutes? Maybe? Like.
Welcome to Ray and Zander's Marvel podcast on LS11 Universe, by the way.
Well, like, no, like, okay, guys, like, let's be honest. Like, I feel like it's nice to hear us talk about other things. Like,
sometimes. Just a little bit.
Yeah, and we both love comics. If it wasn't evident. I mean, look at our rooms.
I should be Taskmaster in the MCU, says JT. I mean, you know, Kevin, if you want to give me the bag, I'm out of shape. I'm not that great of an actor. I'm a decent actor.
I'm a pretty good actor.
I've only acted on stage once, but you know.
Yeah, I think I could be a very good actor.
I think with actual,
I'm not gonna lie. I think I could be probably a very good actor.
With actual coaching, I could be a good actor.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of self-taught.
Yeah, but to get back to this for a bit.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But like, because I feel like it's a good discussion to have. Like, also, I'd like to say, like, also, like, if you're going to make a character be like brainwashed to be Taskmaster, and that's like the whole thing you're going with. You want to know who you make Taskmaster? Her sister.
Yeah.
Because then it has conflict. Like Winter Soldier worked because it was Bucky. And everyone remembered Bucky from the first movie. So it's like, oh, it's Bucky. Like,
yeah. And they're like, oh, but the emotional impact, because Loki mentioned this child she blew up in the first Avengers. Loki didn't say that child you blew up. Loki just said Dracov's daughter. And we're supposed to like, ooh, what happened there? And it's like 10 fucking years later. Oh yeah, she blew up that child in a building. 30 minutes later. Oh, it was that child she blew up in a building.
Yeah, but like...
We had no emotional attachment to that character, unlike Bucky in Winter Soldier, who we gotten to know through the first Captain America movie.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like, I know you could because she died. Like, if you wanted, like, if you did have the Black Widow movie take place after Endgame and she was still alive, do you know, like, would be a perfect reveal as Taskmaster? Like, who's Taskmaster? If the show didn't come out and if the character didn't do this?
Hawkeye?
Yeah. I mean, like, that'd be the perfect reveal of, like, oh, it's because now we have, like, because they have such established relationship, that would give it a lot of stakes because it was like, oh, now it's Hawkeye.
Yeah, but Hawkeye's my favorite Disney Plus show behind Loki, so for personal reasons, I'm going to say no to that.
Okay, Zander. You can still have the Hawkeye show at the end of the movie. He'll be unbrainwashed.
Pierre says the Winter Soldier was so cool. It's my favorite Marvel movie, behind Spider-Man 2.
Like, the funny thing about that movie is I had to, like, force Zander to watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, Zander, you'll watch this movie. You'll love this movie. He's like, I think I'll like it, Ray, but I don't think I'll love this movie.
I finally watched it during COVID.
You watched it during COVID at like 10 at night because I remember you texted me in the middle of the night and you were like, okay, that was fucking awesome. Like, you were like,
oh, it was great.
You were like, I know it's late, but dude, I have to tell you right now, that was fucking awesome. Like, and I was...
JT says your next rebooking video should be rebooking the MCU in its phases post Infinity Saga. Man, like, with how much work goes into rebooking videos, for me to get like no views on them, and then for Murphs to do the exact same thing and get over 100,000 views in like 2 days, it makes me not want to do it.
I mean, I could be down with like doing like, I guess we call it rewriting, but like also, but like then like you are not. Here's the thing: I feel like a lot of people aren't taking into account. Like, imagine like, and this is, I feel like this is now the issue coming up with Marvel. Kevin Feige writes out what he wants to happen, and then he doesn't. I feel like maybe they should do something like this instead. Then he just gives out what needs to happen to all these different writers. And the writers have what they want to do.
Yeah.
So then they have to somehow like line what Kevin Feige wants and what they want to do and make that into the base of the script for a movie. And everyone is doing this and not interacting. I'm like, Kevin, you need to come like, and I know like guys, I'm like, Kevin, like what I think would help is if you got all the writers and directors in one room all together. You came in and you're like, guys, we have 2 days. We're going to sit in here for the next 2 days. We're going to figure this out. And then you're going to write on a board like Secret Invasion or like Multiversal War or whatever the plan is. And you're like, and we're going to figure this out now together. We're going to figure everything out right now. We're going to figure out what everyone wants to do in their own individual projects. And like,
Charlotte XT25 asks, can I ask you to react to a video? So we're actually going to end stream here in just a minute. So we're not going to react to anything else tonight. Because it is almost midnight. I got to go to bed soon. Zander Mania's tomorrow. And I got to record both after parties and edit Worlds Collide and write and edit and record Raw. Not in that exact order, but so we are going to go to bed here momentarily. Ray, you haven't gotten to see my lights yet. I've got the Mexico piss filter from Breaking Bad available now.
All right.
See what I mean?
I wasn't ready for Zander to make a Breaking Bad reference. That's like literally the last show I'd ever expect Zander to watch.
We need to cook Ray. We need to cook Ray.
1 second, I gotta get down with you.
Okay. Now we're back on the regular light.
This, I gotta go a bit more deep. There we go. This is Breaking Bad. Jesse. We need to cook Jesse.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science.
I've never watched Breaking Bad for reference.
And you probably never will.
No, probably never will.
It's not a show meant for Zander.
All right, I'm gonna put it back on the main lights. That way, it's on in the morning.
It's depressing, yo.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go to bed now.
I don't know, man. Like, I cannot explain my weird attraction to Aaron Paul.
All right, I think we're gonna head to bed, or I'm gonna head to bed. Ray's gonna go do whatever Ray does at midnight. Ray is a night owl. I'm an early bird.
I'm like up at all hours of the night doing God knows what.
It's fucking true. I'll wake up to like 4 a.m. text messages from you, like, Zander, I think I've unraveled the meaning of the universe. That's nice, Ray.
Dude. Okay. Maybe one night I was reading a book called Descent, okay? Okay? And I got sucked in. Sue me.
All right. Good night, everybody.